Hello! It's as soon as I say hello, a cat goes on my desk. What's up? Where's my, there it is. Hi, everybody. Hello. Himbo, congratulations on first coupon. Congratulations on second. Hello. Luna, hello, music. I hope you feel better. Hello, LPS. Hello, Cora. Hello, Luna. Hello, Tin. Hello, Omelet. Hello, Evelyn. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. We're gonna continue our story here. Let me make sure my controller's working. Also, this music is like really loud in my ears, but it's because I was blasting music earlier. But it's actually not that loud in the for you guys. It's just loud for me. Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna continue playing, but I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. I was gonna stream yesterday. I actually intended on doing my Tokyo treat stream yesterday. After dinner at like 6. I had a headache. I laid down. I woke up at like 9 p.m. I like slept for 3 hours and I was like, huh? And I slept with my contact lenses in because I wear glasses normally. But I very usually wear contact lenses because I hate wearing glasses because then I can't see out of my peripherals, right? So I was like, oh, I can't, my eyes are all fuzzy and like watery and they feel goopy. And so I took out my contact lenses and I was like, this is not good. I looked in the mirror and I was like, it's a good thing I'm not driving anywhere because if I got pulled over, they'd be like, are you doing something? And I'd be like, no, I just have goopy eyes from sleeping in my contact lenses. Hey, Julie. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Wait, I missed a question. How do I do this on 3DS? So I'm not doing that for this one. I'll message in Discord how I'm doing this. This is an upscaled mod for it. But I do have a 3DS capture card as well. So it's like, but it costs like, I mean, back when I did it and 3DSs were still available, I think it cost like $300 or $400. So they're not cheap. And since they don't make 3DSs really... Do they make 3DSs anymore? I don't think so. It's probably even more expensive. And a lot of the people who made the capture cards for them got shut down. So it's very hard to find a 3DS capture card. But there are some really... Oh, you modded your 3DS. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I have heard that you can mod your 3DS to like over Bluetooth or something, right? Is that how that works? I don't know. I had something that's like a hard plug-in. If it's a new one, you don't need a capture card. That's really good to know. I wonder if I could do that with my Majora's Mask one. Very interesting. But yeah, this one is upscaled from King Goose. He makes Fantasy Life content. And his coffee has a download. You can either like donate or just like download it. I think it's free if you wanted to. But I know how much work it is too, so it's always nice to support peeps. And not old 3DS. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, it's okay though. But yeah, this is a cool mod for it, which basically upscales the entire thing. There's a couple like glitchy things every once in a while, but it's not a big deal to me. All right. Last time we were talking to Everybody, they wanted us to join a boat. Do we have any more butterfly requests? My cat's sneezing. Yeah, so we have to go back to Elderwood and do a couple of quests. And then we get to take a boat up to wherever. Also, look at it changed the name from Butterfly to Euelia.
Hello.
That's fun. Check your bliss. Alright, let's check our bliss. We met the Great Spirit in the Elderwood. Who did it first? Palia? Or Fantasy Life? Oh, feel free, Coupon. Yeah, that's totally fine. Alright, let's go with my own horsey. I have never actually gotten this bliss bonus. And I kind of want it. I want to get my own horsey. The fact that they call it horsey. Ooh! I get my own majestic steed. Does that mean I can bring it everywhere and it never runs away? Do I get a whistle call like in Harvest Moon? I want my own horsey. Let's go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Let's see, let's see. Hey, I'm here for my own horse, Beth. Nope. What about you? Welcome to Castell Stables. You're now the proud owner of your very own horse, Kuri. Lucky you. Unlike the stable horse, your own horse will stop and wait for you whenever you dismount. A trusty steed indeed. I'll go ahead and park it. Or stay where you left it. Plus, you can saddle up your horse from any stable in the world. Pretty handy, huh? The name of your horse may be visible to others in multiplayer. Now's the chance to choose your horse. Brown, white, and black horses. The only difference is their color. But you can only have one horse, so choose well. Which color would you like? Oh! Snowy, ebony, or chestnut? Ooh. I'm thinking... it would be funny to get the chestnut one and name it Chestnut, because Kuri in Japanese means chestnut. But the white one looked really pretty, and it reminds me of my first cat, whose name was Whiteout. So I might pick this one and name it after my first cat. Let's do that. Oh, look at him! I kind of don't know how I feel about his mane being so contrasted. Wait, I want to look at the other ones. Ebony. Ooh. Okay. That one looks very Christmassy. I don't know why. I think it's the white and red and green saddle. This one looks like all the other ones. I think I'm gonna name it after my original cat. Even if it has a dark mohawk. We'll name him Whiteout. Also, why they set the alphabet up like this is, like, so unhinged. I'm so sorry, my Roomba is doing things downstairs. So if you hear that, it's just my Roomba. Yes. Whiteout, huh? I love that name. Be a good horse for your owner. Yeah. Congratulations. Da. Let's go. All right, so how do I saddle up with my horse, you know? Yeah. Look at how beautiful he is. Look at us go. I'm excited to make you get one of the plushies. Yeah, I think the trickiest part about that is because they're using a third-party plush maker. So like with Makeship, which is the company they were using the plushies for, unless they started like working with one that doesn't do timed releases, I don't know if they would re-release those. I think what'll probably happen is if the game is successful enough, they'll be able to have their own merch shop that's just like always open. But I would hope so. I think it would be really cool if they could, just logistically, knowing how like that third-party type of company works and how, you know, marketing things like happen. I have a feeling, at least with that particular brand and that particular design, but that doesn't mean that they wouldn't be able to make like other ones eventually either. Yeah, I definitely want more Paleo merch. Even like t-shirts and stuff would be sick. Or like figurines. I know that's really expensive, but... Or like plushie pillows would be fun. Also, welcome everybody. I see all y'all hopping in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the live stream. In this economy, I know. Well, maybe Palia can wait until I get like a new job. Although I was talking to one of my contract clients today, and she was like, "Hey, one of my designers is not as available in this coming summer. So hopefully in the summertime I'll be able to do a bunch of extra work, but we'll see." Do 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 do. Oh, I can't ride my horse in the Elderwood? That's silly. I feel debated. I got that horse, and they don't even let me bring her into the Elderwood. Him. His name's Whiteout. He's a boy. He's my babe. Alright. Let's head on down. I'm just sprinting constantly because I'm hoping my sprint will keep leveling up and then I won't have to, like, load as quickly. Alright, this is a dead end. Oh my gosh, look at this spirit. The forest wraith. That thing's huge. It's kind of spooky. Grab a mushroom. Yoink. Oh, it's a duffel. Like a truffle. Also, pizza. Sorry, out of context, but hold on. I lost my train of thought, never mind. I was gonna ask you something, but I forgot. It'll come back to me, don't worry. I know, and build up just to get debated. Sorry. You know how it is. Also, I like that this is the inn. It's just a bed on a piece of log. Alright, let's talk to this guy. I like his little ears.
Good to see you two. I was hoping to be able to speak with you before you go to the summit.
Are you attending the summit, Pinot?
Pinot Grigio?
Yes, unfortunately, the Great Spirit is unable to leave the forest for logistical reasons. I can't wait for the summit to start. It's going to be a big step in the right direction for all of Riveria.
What?
Well, through learning to trust you two and your band of acquaintances, I realize perhaps humans aren't all bad. However, it may also be true that you two represent an exception rather than a rule.
I don't think that's true at all. Since I came here, everyone I've met has been quiet, kind, and quite friendly.
Well, we creatures of the forest have long been separated from humans, you see. I don't know. Perhaps it's time for us to become united as one Reveria. I don't know if humans and spirits are ready for all this. Many of the sport spirits are deeply distrustful of humans. And I'm sure such feelings would go the other way around as well if humans knew we existed.
Yeah, perhaps at first, but I think we could overcome it. We have to trust each other, Pino.
I've traveled quite a bit across this land, and I've had a goodly amount of time in each kingdom. And I cannot say everything I saw was a complete vision of peace and bliss. I've witnessed petty fights between pirates and a young governor in Port Porto. Al Majik, I saw a royal family that seemed to isolate their child in the name of enacting revenge. And there I also saw dim-witted, all-would-be heroes blindly hoping for glory as they shook like cowards. Can you truly say these humans would not destroy the peace of the forest given the chance?
But the great thing about people is that they can always change, Pino. Lady Olivia has made amends with the pirates. Lady Demonia was under a great deal of stress and is now fully committed to the well-being of her family. And heroes we've met seem willing to listen and respect Lord Damien. Well, most of them. I'll admit Magnificus can be a bit to deal with, but just let him think he's in charge. It's okay.
I should have suspected that underneath everything there was a good nature lying in wait. I don't doubt your words, but I must confess, my own questions come from my fear. I trust that most humans mean well, and yet I'm still apprehensive about having contact with them. But I have to remind myself, it's only my own fear, and this fear separates and divides. I must be strong for the sake of the forest, and for the sake of Reveria.
Well, Pino, your wish has been heard.
Forgive me for expressing my unfair judgment. I don't want that to be your impression of me.
I know how you feel. I was nervous before coming to Reveria, too.
Yeah, remember when we just sat and watched?
Corey, I have something to request of you, if you would be kind enough to hear it. Would you consider allowing me to accompany on your travels sometime? The world I saw when traveling alone did nothing but fill me with concern. However, I have a feeling that if I travel with you, perhaps you could show me a different perspective.
We can now have Pino.
I look forward to seeing the world as you do.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Also, Erica, thank you so much for the 45 months of continued support. Oh my god, how's it going? Hi, Ashwee, it's good to see you. And Lindsay, thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. And for the like on the live stream. And thanks for all the likes on the live streams on both TikTok and YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch all at the same time, so... y'all are all together as one. Although I'm pretty sure my chat neglects TikTok's chat for some reason. So I have TikTok chat in their own little section so I don't miss y'all. Hi, Ashwee. How's it going? Ash, we're heading towards the end of the game. Well, closer anyway. I'm trying to remember when exactly the end is. And I don't know if I totally remember that. Although we could do extra lives if we wanted to. But I do want to get back and I want to catch up on some Palia stuff sometime soon too. But I'm just so determined to get through this entire story because I really think it's a great game with a really fun story. And I feel like it's definitely worth the time and effort to like get through it just to like be able to watch all of it and get to know the characters before the new game. Yeah, I mean, we've streamed... It's been about, like, 3 hours each stream, and we're on the 6th stream, so 12 hours of gameplay so far? I think. Is that how you math? I don't know how to math. Let's talk to Lila. Such a sweet scent.
Guri, Euelia. Leela, it's good to see you. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I forgot what her voice was.
I'm just fine now, thanks to you. It's been so busy in the forest since we started working on the goddess ship. Are those two goons causing you any trouble? Pierre and Butch, you mean? They're always so hard at work, from dawn till dusk. Really? Yes, they're an odd pair, aren't they? It's very rare for a monster to grow so attached to another species, especially humans. But Chompy trusts those two as if they were part of his family. That must mean that they're possessing pure hearts.
Aren't monsters ever wrong?
Maybe, but all three of them are very kind. Pierre has been looking in my direction quite a bit, but he won't speak to me, so I asked him out.
What?
What, you did?
Is that wrong? Is it too forward to do that with a human? I asked him to gather some mushrooms with me. He ran off, stopped, and then accompanied me. But he still didn't say anything the entire time.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
He certainly has a good eye for mushrooms. He could even rival our best mushroom pickers here.
I think he's had quite a bit of practice with that.
The humans I've met recently have shown me that there's much to learn in the world. These friendships have happened so quickly, and yet the bonds feel so well worn, in a good way. I can't wait to visit other parts of Riveria so I can meet other humans.
Well, if that's what you want most, Leela. Your wish has been heard.
Did you make that light just then, Uelia?
Yeah, I sparkle sometimes. I can't help it.
That's amazing. Is there no limit to your wondrous powers?
Well, I mean, maybe someday we'll have time to sit down. I could teach you some tricks.
Oh, that would be so wonderful. I would love to be able to sparkle on cue. Do you think maybe once this is all over, since Pino said I would be free to travel, perhaps I could accompany you and Kuri on one of your adventures?
Your journey? Nah, I totally read the wrong word.
Sure, one of your journeys sometime?
Gep, thank you for the follow, and I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining.
Of course, we'd like that. What do you say, Kuri? She likes the idea.
Great. I look forward to making new friends with the two of you at my side. Do 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 do.
Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. She's so cute. I think in one of the trailers there was one of the others, or like the forest children in the game. So I'm glad that they're keeping like the forest children as like, not one of these ones, but like a different one. As like characters within Fantasy Life I. Mother's Footsteps, Great Spirit. Oh, we have to talk to Ophelia. I mean, yeah, let's go talk to Ophelia real quick. But she's probably, I don't know if she's going to be up here or if she's going to be in the castle. But let's talk to Danuta in the meantime.
Hello again, Great Spirit. I bid you welcome, child of Lunaires, and to you, child of Riveria. Child of Lunaires is a bit on the formal side. You can just call me Uelia. That is, if you want to, Great Spirit. My apologies, young Uelia. It would indeed be a shame to let such a lovely name go unsaid. Thanks, my mother chose that name. Of course, dear Celestia. Young Uelia, wouldst thou do me the favor and showing me thine true form? Sure. Ah, yes, there truly is so much of Celestia in thee. Seeing you takes me back to when I was but a cub.
Were you close with my mother, Great Spirit?
Indeed I was. Dear Celestia came to this world when I was very young. My wish was among the many wishes she granted with her special gift.
You mean, even the Great Spirit had something they wished for?
Yes, my little one, indeed I did.
So what was it? What did you wish for?
I wished for a friend to play with.
Really?
Ooh, it's rather embarrassing to say now, I must admit.
Oh, well, I think it's sweet.
But it is truly my deepest wish, and your mother was more than happy to grant it. Dear Celestia often visited me down till dusk, and we did more than just play. She taught me many things. She taught me about Reveria, nature, and feelings. She also taught me how to speak like humans.
Well, I must say, my mother was a great teacher.
Indeed, of course. She also asked many questions, and I told her the things I knew in return. She was especially curious about the forest and its inhabitants and what we ate. I may have grossed her out a few times, but I sense her same curiosity in the young Uelia.
You're probably right.
Our time together was wonderful. It was something I shall never forget. As she did so much for me, I'm glad to see the day when I can fulfill my promise to her. May the heavens bless your journey, young Uelia, for I know that your mother looks upon you kindly.
No, thank you, Great Spirit, for your wonderful words and all your help. Meeting you has been a blessing for us.
You are welcome to visit me any time. This world that dear Celestia loved so much shall prove a good home for all of us, as long as we prove to be kind and generous protectors that we are all in all of our natures.
Very nice. We did it. Also, this may seem bad, but I use my donor cards and my credit card to order some stuff on Amazon. I think this is going to cost me an arm and a leg.
Well, I would love to come back and hear more of your stories and when there's time.
I would like that very much. Here, Kuri, please take this with you.
Oh, a durable charm.
The whole Elderwood is with you.
Cool. Earned the Great Spirit's trust. Let's see if what's-her-face is up top. Ophelia's up top. And if not, then we'll go back to Castell. Also, hi, CL. Hello, gophers. I don't remember how to get to the tree. I thought it was behind what's-her-face? Pino's house? Isn't it by the great tree? I know, the fact that it's called Elderwood, it's so timely. Enter the Elderwood. Oh, it is up here. The spirit tree. Do you think there's gonna be a spirit tree in the Elderwood? Oh!
How's the research assistance going, Butch? Oh, being a research assistant ain't exactly what I thought it'd be. For some reason, I thought it'd be more glamorous. No photographers, no reporters. Searching for materials, carrying them back, stripping vines, and shipping stuff. I mean, it's okay. But getting stuff and taking it from one place to another is pretty much the same life as I had before.
Butch, if you got time to yak, you got time to get over here and help me.
Bro's acting all weird again lately. He ate a bad mushroom, didn't he?
Nah, we don't do that all the time. Here, have one. Oh, not now we do that all the time. Yo, he gave us a truffle? I don't know what it is, but Pierre's all, you know, working and stuff. Like he's actually likes doing it. I can't imagine why.
It's a pleasure to see you working so diligently, Pierre. Keep it up.
Shut it, Hughes. I'm not doing this to impress you.
Well, I see. That's quite all right as far as I'm concerned. It matters not why you're working, only that you're working. And if we can get this ship operational, everyone will stand to benefit.
You got time to stand around and talk. You got time to just give me some work, will you? I would like Leela to know who to thank when all of this is done.
Easy enough. Go fetch me parts I requested from the village.
Right away, and have my next task ready for me by the time I return. Just look at that. It's maybe he's sick or something.
Lovesick, maybe.
Hello, you're just in time to help me retrieve some items from the village.
Your work ethic is suddenly very impressive, Pierre. Can I ask you what changed?
Oh, you know, I guess I finally found my calling, that's all. As soon as I saw her, it was like a shock through my whole body. I ain't never seen such a beauty.
I can no longer highlight, but Leela is my calling, and I want to shout it from the treetops. Leela is my calling.
Okay, just calm down. Your wish has been heard. Have you talked to Leela about how you feel?
Oh no, I can't do that. Girls like the strong, silent type. So I don't know if I'll ever talk to her.
Oh dear. You might want to rethink that last part.
Really? Well, I learned quite a bit since we've been up here, so let me tell you something.
What's that? By all means, enlighten me.
All a man needs in life is to find what he truly loves, and never speak, and make some dosh. I don't think that's how your credo goes, bro. In fact, I don't think that's how any credo goes.
He may be doing the repairs here, but he's definitely got a screw loose. Quack, quack.
Got it. Powerful. All right, now we have to go back. So Ophelia's not here. Oh, we have some points to use actually. Let's go do that.
We're gonna be all strength and no brains. Just how I like it.
All right. We're going to go to our map and then travel to the guild office. And then we'll go talk to Ophelia, who I believe is probably in the courtyard of the castle. Yeehaw! The only unfortunate thing is now I have to run all the way back to the Elderwood after, too. Honk. It's crazy because I haven't even scratched the surface of this game yet. I've only done one life. There's like 12 lives, right? Or 10. And look at Eric.
I shall have you attend the Reveria Summit. You will be summoned when you're needed.
Okay. And we have all those side quests we've been just neglecting. We've just been doing like the main story quest for stream. You two are already back at it. I thought you might take a moment or two to rest. Her ice cream hair.
There's something about meeting such wonderful people that's quite energizing.
Yes, well, I've been lucky enough to have made friends with extremely exceptional individuals. It is quite lovely to see the Great Spirit. It's been such a long time.
She said she hadn't seen you since you were a little girl.
That is true. I spent many of my years growing up thinking and missing the forest. I designed the courtyard so I could feel a little bit of nature here inside the castle. I also sometimes decorate my walls and floors with these sort of designs. Oh, we got a forest wall for our house. And a woodland floor. Powerful. I hope you'll make good use of them.
Why didn't you ever go back to visit the forest?
Well, there was the risk that the village would have been discovered by the others. Naturally, Eric would have worried about me, so I would have to take attendance along. And you saw how Pierre and Butch bumbled their way into the village just this one time I visited.
That's actually a good point. There's a good chance they would have bumbled into a lot of things.
Well, while it's true we live in a world of peace-loving citizens, everybody has different ways of thinking, some which could be dangerous to the forest spirits. At least Pierre and Butch are harmless. See, long ago the Elderwood was infested by dark magic. If it hadn't been for the Great Spirit protecting the forest, who knows what would have happened. We would probably have a North Grassy Plains now where the forest once stood.
I guess sometimes I can be a little naive about things like that.
No, I often wonder if I simply worry too much about these things. I thought it was too early for humans and spirits to be reunited. It turns out I was wrong. And I saw you two, Laura, Pino, and Leela, and I knew if it were to ever happen, the time is now. You all managed to build a wonderful friendship, regardless of who or what you are.
Of course, that's what friends do.
You make it sound so simple, Euelia. I hope all things will be able to see through your lens. I will do everything I can to make that hope a reality. For it is true, It is, in fact, simple. She wishing.
So that's what you want most, Queen Ophelia? Well, your wish has been heard. I've got a good feeling about that wish.
Do you really think so?
Everyone in Reveria has been so kind, even to a simple butterfly like me.
She says that as she got attacked day one.
It's clearly inside of them. All they have to do is open themselves up and let that energy fly.
You have the most wonderful perspective, Euelia. Our world is better for having you in it. Indeed, I think you made me right. Thank you for helping me believe again in what is truly important.
Cute. Huzzah! I am so excited for Fantasy Life Eye Candy Sheepy. Also, hi Jax, hi Hyper. We back in it. We're doing it again. We back, we back. So what other quests do we have? Butterfly Bliss quests. I think that's all of them. Hurricane Hero. We have so many to do still. Hi, Drachnia. Let's get out of here. I can't believe how many lives we, like, didn't do at all. Alright. Hi, Nixura! I'm so excited for the sequel. I'm like very, very excited. I'm eagerly awaiting it. So it's kind of why I wanted to replay this for like the millionth time. You're nervous? Oh, why are you nervous? I feel like it'll be really fun. Cause it looks really good, and it has like a little bit of extra that I wasn't expecting, like the build mode. But honestly, like I played Fantasy Life Online on the phone. And I was like, oh, there's no way this is gonna like be the same thing, right? But it has very good humor in the phone game. It's dead now. They shut it down. But the fact that the phone game had like a really fun gameplay loop, the characters were all really like all really funny and like silly and cute. Like I really liked Gwyn and like Snow, and there's like a lot of new characters that were in the trailers for the other one, so I'm really, really excited to see them. I am a hard fan. Yeah, this is like my favorite 3DS game, so I'm a bit biased. They did. It was called Fantasy Life Online, and they had like kind of like a battle pass type of thing where you would like log in every day if you paid for it and get bonuses. But the cool thing about the way they did the payment thing was you would get 30 days, but it's only the 30 days you logged in. So no matter what, you would always get the 30 days worth of stuff. It just like wasn't, you didn't have to log in every single day, which I thought was a really, really nice feature. What is this? It's like a little plot of land over here. An empty lot. Seems someone has been camping here, perhaps local vagrants. The lot may be empty because the vagrants have scared away potential buyers. Oh, I think that's where Pierre and them were sleeping. Alright, let's go do our butterfly quests. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Yeah, that's true, Nix. Well, I think it was, to be honest, I think the game was getting shut down regardless, because it was shutting it. They basically had completed all the game updates in Japan and announced they weren't doing any more updates for the Japanese one, and then they opened it up to the West, and the US got it, and like everywhere else, I think Europe and everything too, after they had completed all the updates for the Japan one. So it was like kind of the writing on the wall. But, like, I didn't care, because I just, like, liked the story and liked the characters, and I was like, I don't care if it shuts down, I just want to, like, enjoy it for what it is. And then, yeah, it ran its life. I just wish there was, like, an offline mode where you could, like, keep playing, because it was really fun. And I feel like there was so much good, like, character story lore in it. I wonder if I have any... I had originally live streamed it on Twitch, but I don't think I live streamed it on YouTube, so I don't have any VODs of it, which is such a shame. So I'm gonna like be trying to stream on YouTube more often, so I can just have like the leftover VODs all the time.
What's Twitch?
You know, it's just a platform for people to play video games. All right, let's continue with this bliss check. Yeehaw! We got another bliss bonus. Desert shopping. Let's do the desert shopping one. Because then we might be able to get more stuff. Is there another plus plus? Uh-oh. RuneScape Dragon Wilds introduces the concept of online version of offline games. Ooh, maybe, maybe. My cat is scratching my chair. Hey!
No, come here.
You don't scratch, Tui. Tui. Do you love me, Tuli?
Did you just wake up and decide I'm gonna scratch your chair right now?
Can I kiss this?
Maybe me giving her kisses is like rewarding her bad behavior. Anyway. Alright, let's save and continue with our story here.
Good choice. I'm so glad we made friends with Pino and Leela. I guess it shows that people from different worlds can be friends too. Blah 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 blah. But the most surprising thing was that Pam knew who I was. Or maybe the most surprising thing was that she didn't seem surprised at all. Oh, sorry. Once I get going, I guess it can be kind of hard to stop sometimes. Hey, I was just thinking, wouldn't it be thrilling to go on a flight on a brand new world? And then blah 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 blah.
Like, Butterfly, I'm trying to sleep. Oh wait, Euelia, we gotta call her by her real name now. Wait, it's not Butterfly anymore.
Father, we found the ship Mother used to go travel Reveria all those years ago. And our work inspired the King of Castel to organize a Reveria summit. Representatives from all different lands will attend. Pirate nobles, the Dark Sultan, even the forest folk. They're all coming together to talk about finding a way to save Reveria. I know they're all very serious about this, and I have no doubts they can pull it off. So please, if there's anything you can do, we just need a little bit more time.
Neither snow nor gloom of night, nor the pressure of adoring crowds stays this courier from the swift completion of another perfect mail delivery. We're truly witnessing a future postal Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen. The mailman. Every time. We got mail from the king. Yes.
Invitation of Reveria Summit. Your presence is requested at Reveria Summit, which will be held at Castel Castle's Great Hall. I'm so excited for the summit. I wonder if I should change first. Or maybe not. Wings are good for casual and business attire. I hope Olivia and Damien are able to make it too. Corey, let's hurry to the castle.
Da 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 da. Chapter 6. Stroy content. Ooh, I'm excited.
You know what, Corey? I'm thinking maybe I should go more formal for this and take my true form. I don't want anyone to think I'm trying to pull one over on them. This is an important affair, after all. Ta-da!
Okay, let's get going and... hang on a second. I think I'm getting too used to being a butterfly. I get a little wobbly right when I transform, but I think I'm good to go now. let's do that.
She's so cute. She's so cute. She's so cute.
Mustang and Odin.
Sir Mustang, if you please.
My apologies, of course.
I suppose I can forgive you considering you used to be a butterfly and all.
I'm getting much better when it comes to etiquette and social customs, though.
We appreciate what you've done for us. You two shall be legendary. Don't you agree, Sir Odin? Why, Sir Odin here was just telling me how he was witnessing your bravery in Al Majik. Isn't that right, Sir Odin? Why, yes it is, Sir Mustang. I must say, I've also heard many tales of your own good bravery, good sir. Oh, go on, Sir Odin.
Odin, what's the matter?
Nothing.
It's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you as well. Okay, well, as fascinating as this is, I should return to my post. You two go inside. Everyone's waiting. Sir Odin, it has indeed been an honor meeting such an esteemed and noble magic knight. Fine.
Kuri, let's go.
Look at everybody's here! Are we all well met then? First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming. Just by your presence here, you have acknowledged the gravity of the situation that threatens Reveria. I thank you in advance for sharing your wisdom with all of us. This will truly take a united effort. Take it away, Butterfly Girl.
Thank you, King Eric. Hello, okay. So for those who don't know me, my name is Uelia. We have all met before, although some of you may not recognize me. My human form is a bit more bulky than my, previous form.
You're that butterfly we met, right? Or is there something else I'm missing?
Yes, that's me. Did everyone know it was me all this time? I need to learn a better voice modulation.
It's funny because I did change her voice, but...
Anyway, yes. Thank you for coming. I think you all know parts of the situation. But the reality is such that the overall picture is much worse than you might suspect. Reveria is in grave danger, and our time is rapidly running out. If we don't act soon, the entire sky is, well, it's going to fall, completely. The Doomstones were a sign of impending disaster.
The Doomstones of late have been much larger and appeared much more frequently. We still don't even know what these Doomstones actually are.
They are chunks of broken off from the sky.
Broken off from the sky? What do you mean?
How is such a thing possible, Uelia?
The sky above Reveria, you see, well, it's difficult to explain, but think of it as something like a shell. Okay, that's really frightening when you all do that at the same time. But imagine this. Shell covers all of Reveria. The land and its inhabitants are at the core of this shell.
We're like the egg yolk. I've never thought of such a complicated theory, which makes me suspicious, but yet.
The power of that supported is shell and maintained integrity.
Wait, the power that's... Okay.
The power that supported the shell and maintained the integrity of this world is now gone. The shell is crumbling. Its pieces are raining down from the sky. These chunks of negative energy are... Doomstones.
I had to think about who was talking for a second.
Correct. These Doomstones then contaminate any creatures exposed to their dark power.
But if the whole world's skies fall, or if the whole sky's falling down, all of Reveria would be what? Contaminated?
Yes, completely. The destructive powers that emanate from this broken shell will spread through the entire world. My father is certain it cannot be stopped.
But that can't be true. We won't let it be true.
Who is your father? Well, you have to promise you're not all going to flip out with the exclamation points if I tell you. But my father is... What's the best way to say this? Well, I guess you could call him Reveria's creator. Okay, I should have seen that one coming.
Question?
What would you call someone who creates a world?
We would call it a god.
Sorry, I think I must have misheard you. Did you just say your father created Reveria? It's a lot to take in, I know. It must be hard to believe right away. But I'm trying to be open with you now as best as I can. Allow me to explain. I feel everyone here should know all that I know.
This information might have been useful before we started the summit.
There's no use in harping on that now. I trust you, Elia, would vouch for her honesty and sincerity.
I agree. I propose we trust this little girl and carry on with the new knowledge that her dad is a god.
Wait, so does that mean the life goddess is your mother?
You've got it.
Your family is literally out of this world, huh?
Yikes. Did you write that one yourself, Lady Olivia?
Elia, you must tell us, why did you keep something like this a secret for so long?
Well, before coming here, I had a very intense conversation with my father. I was trying to convince him to let me come down here to Reveria. But Reveria was so very dear to Mother. She loved it so much, Father. We can't just stand by and let Reveria be destroyed.
I know this is difficult, Elia. Trust me, my child, it is not easy for me either.
But Father, there must be some way we can save Reveria. There's so much beauty there, and if we don't do something to help them, all of that beauty will just cease to be.
You have to understand the situation is not in our hands anymore, my child.
I don't believe that for a second. You taught me I could always change things if I wanted to.
Yes, well, and therein lies Reveria's only hope, for the only power of wishes can save it now.
The power of wishes? What do you mean?
The strongest hopes and desires, the things people want to do or make happen. There is a power that emerges from the choices people make about the way they want to live. Reveria is created and shaped by the wishes of its people. Evidence of their choices is everywhere. And so it goes that the world can be saved only through the same power of wishes and sheer will. Other than what your mother had to do to save Reveria in her time, I see no other option.
Fine then, I'm going down there.
Now, Elia, don't be rash. Think about this.
What's there to think about? Those wishes aren't going to collect themselves, are they?
Well, no, probably not, but I'm afraid such a task may not be as easy as it would initially seem.
I understand that. I'm not interested in this because I thought it would be easy, but it must be done.
I knew you would see it my way. Sometimes we need to give up on what we want in order to...
Later, Father!
Wait, where are you going?
Hold it right there, you simple-minded fool.
What now, Elia? I'm going down to Reveria, okay? And there's nothing you can say that will stop me.
Father, I'm going with Elia.
Oh, gods, be flustered. You too, Noelia.
Yueli needs someone to watch over her. She can't be trusted down there by herself. Just think of me as her guardian bodyguard.
I don't need a guardian or a bodyguard.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
What are you really up to? You don't even care about Reveria.
I told you, you need someone to watch over you.
That's not true. There's something you want down in Reveria, but you're not saying what it is.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
I will.
Fine, then do it.
I don't even know what we're arguing about anymore.
Enough. You both have so much of your mother in you. Once you set your mind to something, you never give up. Elia, go to Reveria and do what you will. Noelia, go with your sister and try to be nice.
Thank you, Father.
You're welcome. Just let me make a small alteration before you go.
What's this?
I have turned you into butterflies. There's an old superstition in Riveria that butterflies bring happiness. I think.
Is that why Mother took the form of... Oh, wait, this is Noelia. Is that why Mother took the form of a butterfly during her time in Riveria?
Sure, yes. I think so. It will also help prevent any wasteful use of your powers while you're away.
Wasteful use? What do you mean, Father?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I just was mumbling. Nothing you need to be concerned about. I hope it goes without saying, but you girls must not reveal your true selves while in Riveria.
Really? Why not?
The power of a wish is linked to its organic nature. Any type of fake or forced wish has no power. You must not exert any undue pressure on an individual to reveal his or her true wish. Such an event is very unlikely to happen if you are walking around as the daughter of the life goddess.
Ah, that makes sense.
Your time in Riveria must also be limited.
What? Why?
To answer your first question, your time in Riveria must also be limited. To answer your second question, limiting your time in Riveria is for your safety. That world is in grave danger, and its collapse could come any day now. Therefore, you must return when I call for you. I shall leave a mark upon the face of Lunaires when danger is imminent. When you see this mark, I expect you to return home immediately. You must promise me you will look out for a sign upon the Lunaires every night without fail. These are my conditions for allowing you to go.
I promise to search the Lunaires every night.
And please, girls, do be careful down there. It's not like it is here. Things are different in Riveria.
I promise. We'll be super careful.
I shall be watching over both of you, unless I'm busy with other things. I got a lot going on right now.
Goodbye, Father.
Wait, I'm going too. How'd you learn to fly so fast?
Noelia, try to behave yourself. Well, we'll see how this turns out. I could use a nap right now.
Ta-da! But when I descended onto Riveria and spoke with the people, everyone was so, how to put it, focused only on their own needs.
It sounds like you're saying you don't care if Riveria is destroyed.
A true natural disaster such as Dosh famine in my wallet would concern me more than this.
Bro, why are you even talking to this insect? You got a soft spot for them female and all species, eh?
What are you talking about? This is a butterfly. A very intelligent and attractive butterfly. That's all. No matter, my brother's correct. We waste our time here, and we could be doing something else.
Just wait. I want to know how come you can't care about Riveria being destroyed. Just explain this to me.
Who'd have thought having this tiny bug would make such a heavy conversation?
Don't you know no jokes, Butterfly?
We live in a nice, peaceful world, Butterfly. It's easy to make a living, even without a regular job.
Yeah, well, but...
If things get tough, you can always go foraging in the forest or just hang out somewhere. Things work out in the end, which is why there's no reason to worry about your doomsday nonsense.
I didn't get very far with those guys.
Oh wait, this is in her normal voice, sorry.
I didn't get very far with those guys. But it did become very clear to me that so many were more concerned with their own limited worlds, rather than caring about the greater health of the world they all shared. Very few people were interested in taking up a life, which meant there were fewer wishes around. But then I met Kuri.
Fresh into her brand new life and full of vitality. You're quite lucky, Butterfly. A youngster who at first appeared to be the run-of-the-mill, no-good Nick, but became a great help.
Yes, when I saw Kuri, I saw a wish. A wish that I could help come true.
Isn't my wish to just sleep?
It sounds like it would be a great help if everyone realized their true power of their wishes held. I agree.
I don't know what I just read, but that was not the line, sorry.
But it's something that has to come naturally from from inside.
Whoa, okay. Let me drink something. Maybe that'll help me learn how to read.
but it's something that'll come naturally inside each individual. That's what makes it so hard. A wish has to grow on its own, and its power must be accepted. So many people shy away from it. It makes me wonder, even if I collected all the wishes in the world, would it be enough to save Reveria? I've traveled far and wide finding out people's wishes and noting them all. And yet it seems like it's just not enough.
Don't be silly, my little butterfly.
You've done far more than your share. You brought us the greater understanding of the world we take for granted, Euelia. And look what you've done. You've come this far because you want to save Reveria, right? Yes.
And that was a natural wish, right?
Yes, of course.
Well, we all want the same thing.
Yes, we all share the same wish.
Oh, it's true, isn't it?
You all brought us together to share the same wish, Euelia, and this is all thanks to you.
Oh no, Laura. Thank you. It makes me so happy to hear all of this.
Now that we're all of one mind, we must take action. It is as you say, Hughes. This is why we have assembled here today.
I'd like to raise a motion that we file a complaint with Euelia's father, Reveria's creator. We live here. This is our world. We'll be very inconvenienced if Reveria's destroyed, right? I propose we go speak with this, this god and tell him how we feel about Reveria. Perhaps if we show him we're making an effort, he'll be able to help us.
The Forest Boy's idea isn't so bad.
So you want to go to where? The god's house and knock on his door or something?
Sounds like we're taking a trip to the Lunaires.
I'm on board, but how do we get there?
Simple, Euelia. Didn't you get here from Lunaires?
It's a little embarrassing, but I don't quite remember how I got here, sorry.
Well, we're all doomed then.
It was my first time being a butterfly, so learning to fly was already a lot for me. It's just a big blur.
Sorry, the image of you as a fledgling butterfly trying to fly for the first time.
It appears we're overlooking something. Whoa, that's weird. The goddess ship in the Elderwood. Yes, that ship is said to carry the goddess from Lunaires to Reveria. Was that what you had in mind earlier, Pino?
Sure. I don't know if the ship will work, however.
Hughes, what are the chances of getting that thing into flying shape?
I'm sure getting it repaired will not be a problem, but alas, the ship will not fly, I'm afraid.
Why not?
Stop toying with us, Hughes. Speak plainly. Of course, the reason it won't fly is not a problem with the machinery itself. It's the lack of fuel. It would appear the engine uses a resource that's specific to Lunaires. Without obtaining high-octane floatstone, I'm afraid we won't be able to fly the ship.
Wait, we use floatstones all the time. Those are just things that the airships run on, right?
That's right. Well, let's just get a cart full of floatstones up to the boat and we'll be off. Unfortunately, that will be of no use. According to my calculations, even with all the floatstones in Reveria, we lack sufficient power. It would need to be a floatstone of exceptionally high floating power, to use a scientific term. Surely there must be some way we can get our hands on a high-octane floaty-powered rock.
What about Terra Nimbus, Andy? Don't they supposedly have floatstones there?
I think I remember reading that, yes. But that's just a legend, isn't it? I mean, well, I guess I shouldn't assume legends are not true at this point.
That being said, how can we locate the legendary floating island?
I remember seeing Terra Nimbus in a picture book when I was younger.
It's recorded in the lore of Al Magique, though it's commonly written off as a simple fairy tale. I don't know if anyone has ever seriously considered it being a real place in Reveria.
Well, now, let's assume it does exist. Where would it be?
Oh, Terra Nimbus exists, all right.
Who is this? Oh, this guy. Who is this guy?
It sure is a real place, and I know I've seen it with my own two eyes.
Anyone know this man?
Your Kingness, I am Falcon. I was once considered the leading aviator in all of Castile. I was big time.
And you claim to have espied the Terra Nimbus?
Oh, you don't know about that, Your Highness, majesticness? I've seen it, I swear it.
Oh, well, that's... this is the other guy.
Oh, well, that's helpful. Do tell us, oh great Falcon. Where is this island located?
I wish I could say, my most noble sire lordy lord. I don't... He's getting the Boston accent. Everyone's got the Boston accent when I don't know what to do. Whenever there's an apostrophe at the end, I just throw the Boston accent on there. I saw it back when I was strapping youth. More strapping than now, but I don't remember it so well. But it exists. It floats in the sky. If sure as it fly, as true as I stand before you, my kingly. Maybe we can all go up to the sky sometime and search for Somewhere Island together. I'm sorry, my lord. This man tricked us with the fake credentials into entering the summit. Fake credentials? You didn't seem concerned with my credentials once I gave you all that candy, son. He ate it all. He didn't even give me any. But regardless, I'm sorry, sir. We're gonna have to escort you out. Well, that's fine. I've made enough of a scene here. Goodbye, your royal gracie lordness, sire.
My, that was quite unexpected.
Falcon, yes. I believe I've met him before. I had to reach out to pilots across the land when I was investigating the goddess ship. He was one of them. I must have slipped and told him to the summit. My apologies, Your Grace. The man is utterly harmless, I assure you.
What have he said? Is any of that true?
Well, he was indeed known the best pilot in Castell for quite a time. His word went far. Writings from the time of the goddess lived among us do mention a place called Somewhere Island, but no such island exists on any atlas or map, which leads me to one conclusion.
You believe that this place might be Terra Nimbus?
If it actually exists, then yes, possibly, maybe.
The existence and whereabouts of Terra Nimbus shall be exhaustively investigated. As for now, I believe we should break. My thirst for pickles has been awakened by all this stomachs of this stuff.
Sometimes I read, and I read out loud, and then I register what he just said. It makes me laugh.
Wow.
Oh wait, this is not her voice anymore.
I get so nervous talking in front of a lot of people like that. Am I sweating? I feel hot. Well, we've got some time now. I think we should go talk to that pilot, Falcon. He's either full of nonsense, or he's our only lead, and we need to find out one way or another. Let's go track him down before they reconvene the summit here.
To Falcon! Hi, Mika! Odin, why aren't you in there? What? I still ship Yuelia and Odin together. Do, do. Oh, Mr. Falcon! Honk. Alright. Here he is. What can I do for you, youngins?
Hi.
Oh wait, I keep wanting to do the butterfly voice.
Hi, we were over at Royal Court just now when you busted in there, started shouting.
Oh yeah, I remember as if it was a few minutes ago. Whenever I talk about Terra Nimbus, I'm showing the door right quick. Same happened as same does.
Well, we're not here to same dues. We're actually interested in asking you a few questions about it. Can you tell us more about seeing Terra Nimbus?
What? You really want to hear it? What's the angle here, pal? I wasn't born yesterday, you know, or the day before that. I guess y'all do seem like a sincere duo, though. All white, I'll tell you, but you gotta promise you're gonna... it's the all white. You gotta promise you'll believe me, or nothing you can really do about that, but try. Dark, ominous clouds obscured Lunares from sight. Rumbling thunder shook the very earth below. A brave youth expertly guided his ship through the turbulent gate. That youth was our hero, Falcon, the best there was in Castell. Falcon! The hero of this tale, the valiant Falcon, the chivalrous and courteous Falcon, the sprightly and vicious ladies' man, Falcon. I was quite the ladies' man, you know.
I have no doubts about that, Mr. Falcon, but get back to Terra Nimbus.
That was back when I had more energy, see? I could go out all night and still fly the next day, and that, my friends, is the tale of how I first saw Terra Nimbus in all its glory.
Carrot soup. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just...
Ah, most people catch me dozing. That's right, youngin'. I know how it is. It's nice of you kids to humor me, but I know I'm just a hopeless old man chasing a dream on his own.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, don't listen to me, sweetie. Things are just different nowadays with no students, you know. I used to have a pupil or two that was interested in flying, maybe seeing Terra Nimbus. When they leave one by one, you start to get a sense of how time slips away, how dreams slip away. There was one student of mine, best darn pilot I ever seen. He could have found Terra Nimbus.
He was a great pilot, eh?
He was an ace. He would be messing around with my garage workshop when he was just old enough to hold a wrench. One day I figured I could show him the cockpit of an airship. We were just joking around, mind you. But that little trickster pointed to something behind me, and when my back was turned, he went ahead and took off on the airship. Did 3 circles around Castell before a perfect landing. That boy was really something. Said he was gonna go find Terra Nimbus again. Said he'd come back, but, well, they never do. Everyone grows up and they get pretty busy with their own life, I suppose.
Do you know where this pilot ended up?
How am I supposed to know? I can't keep track of all these youngins everywhere. I ain't heard of him since he was renting one of those rooms from Pam. She might be able to help you. I'm grateful you came to see me. It's nice for an old man to remember companionship. It's nice for an old man's mind to remember companionship. Find Terra Nimbus. It's real, you know. It's real. Oh. Maybe I should have gave him the old man voice. Hey! Hey, Jude! Oh, now he can join. I had to be an adept mage. I mean, not mage, an adept mercenary for Jude to join.
We're gonna go talk to Pam. I'm gonna just keep doing this other accent that I always slip into. I don't know why.
Why, hello there, if it isn't my favorite adventuring duo and what might you two be up to today? Everyone is buzzing with excitement about the summit over at the castle. When all is said and done, you just have to sit down with me and fill me in on all the juicy details.
We actually had a question for you, Pam. Do you remember renting a room to one of Falcon's pupils?
Oh, yes, of course. I don't remember his name, but I do recall he was headed to Port Porto, I think. The airships are so popular over there on the coast. The port to various skies, as the kids say.
I wonder if Olivia and Andy know this pilot. Even if they don't, it's worth checking out. Let's go see if we can track the pilot down. Maybe he can help us finding Terra Nimbus. Even if he can't, maybe he can point us to someone who can. It's not much to go on, but it's something.
Honestly, I feel terrible that I can't remember his name, but he was a very focused young man.
Thanks, Pam. You've been a great help. Let's speak with Olivia first, Kuri. I want to see if she knows anything about this. We'll fill you in on all the details later, Pam.
Robin! That was his name. You're looking for Robin.
Oh, great. Thanks for the tips, Pam.
Let's go talk to Olivia about the Robin. Robin. Do. My dash increased to level 7. Honk. Yuelia's little run is so cute. What? Hyper, thank you so much for the resub for 55 months. For 6 months in advance? What the heck? That's crazy. Huh? Hyper! Also, Mika, I don't remember if I said hi out loud because I was reading. I love you. Hyper, thank you so much. Hype. Also, that emote's really cute. Is that a Chappa? Oh, it's a little squirrel. That's real cute. I like that. A little squirrel. Little squirrel time. Oh, boy. Thank you, Hyper. Also, I need to stretch a little bit. Okay. Music has been falling for 5 years, 1 month, 12 days, and 23 hours. That's a long time. That is so long. That's longer than, like, high school. Isn't that crazy to think about? Like, we could have met in middle school and then graduated high school in that amount of time. When you think about it like that, it really, like, makes it feel like a really, really long time. Man! What happened? Aww, music, that's so freaking sweet. So wholesome. Y'all are so wholesome. Dude, also, speaking of wholesome, thank you guys for all the likes on the live stream on TikTok and on YouTube. That's really sweet of y'all. I appreciate it. Man, oh man. Yeah, I've been streaming for a long time. I guess, when did I start streaming? 2014? 2015? 2016? Something like that? There's no way I've been streaming for 10 years. How old is my account? 2015. Oh my god. Because I started streaming like short... I would watch Twitch without an account. And then I made an account. And then I started streaming like a few months after. Because I made an account to try streaming. That's a lot to think about right now. On a Thursday evening. Huh. Huh.
It's been 10 whole years.
Anyway, let's get back into the story before I feel like a grandma.
Well, I must say, I'm surprised anything useful came out of your, meeting with that man. But if you think his pupil can help us find Terra Nimbus, I'm inclined to trust your instincts.
Oh, that's the wrong voice for him. That's fine.
No guarantee, but finding this guy is worth a shot.
Even if that were the case, there's no guarantee he would succeed in finding such a place.
Yeah, that's remarkably like what I just said, Hughes.
Is he mansplaining you, Elliot, right now?
We have a precious little else to go on. We shall resume our discussions here. Meanwhile, you can help us by seeing if you can find any other information regarding Terra Nimbus. Now, did we have any more pickles left?
Understood, King Eric. Olivia, we were hoping maybe you could help us find this pilot named Robin.
Perhaps Crankshaft can help you. He knows many of the pilots in Port Porto.
Great, thanks.
Crankshaft is our chief airship pilot.
Well, yes, he is. Still is, technically. But, you know, we were gonna talk about that.
Is something wrong?
Oh wait, this is still the wrong voice for her.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Yes, start with Crankshaft. You'll probably be able to find him at Coquina Rica.
If you have any trouble finding it, Luciano can show you where it is.
Got it, thanks. Let's get going.
Oh my, that's quite a thing to witness. It'd be so nice to be able to go back and forth like that. I'd love to be a fish sometimes.
Oh, yeah, let me know if you figure out how to do that. I'd love to try that out. Port Porto, here we come.
Dad, can I go with them?
Not this time, darling.
We need you here, Princess Laura. We have distinguished guests from all over Roveria.
It would be unthinkable for a Castell princess to leave a castle at such a time as this. Fine, I shall perform my boring duties as a boring princess for the good of all. Boring.
Korean Butterfly, we are counting on you. Please let us know if you come across anything useful regarding the existence of Terra Nimbus.
Okay, well, you're leaving now, for real this time.
Yeet! Hi, Drayden! It's good to see you. Welcome back. How are you doing? Butterfly is so chatty all the time.
Was it just me, or was Andy a bit weird when he was talking about that crankshaft guy? I hope we're not getting it in over our heads here. I don't even know if that's possible at this point. Let's take the airship to Port Porto. Time is of the essence here. I gotta hop on you real quick. Onward, Kuri!
Wee! Let's head on out. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. I wish my SP would go faster. I could take an SP potion, but I'm too cheap. Alright, we're almost here. Wrong guy. This guy. $100? I don't want to spend my money. Do you think we should get new armor from Al-Majik next? Since we got some Port Porto armor and we're kind of rich now. Are we rich? Maybe not. Alright, we gotta find Crankshaft. They said he was gonna be at some kind of restaurant. Which I think is up north? Up north. We gotta go up north and find the restaurant that this guy's at. Sail away, sail away, sail away. This town is so pretty. I love Port Porto so much. Here he is. Oh, this is the drunk guy.
Ahoy, and who are yous?
This guy is making me dizzy just looking at him.
The heck is that? A wee talking butterfly trying to say something to old Crankshaft. Boy, this Barley Joyce is messing with me ears now. I'm hearing butterflies.
Your hearing's fine, sir. Crankshaft, I'm talking butterfly. Do you happen to know anything about...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes?
Don't you just be all, hey, I'm a talking butterfly. Do you know a good sandwich shop in the area?
Look, we just want to ask you a couple questions, but if you're not interested...
Oh, I bet you are. Okay, lassie, you're right. Just keep flapping those lips like a talking mailbox. Flappity flap.
Sheesh, what's this guy's problem?
Oh, what's the matter, little flapping fly? Did the old crank shop make you upset there?
Miss Olivia said you were the chief pilot in this town. I can't believe they'd put you in a position like that. Maybe they were talking about another crankshaft. My mistake. Good day.
You darn tootin' is a good day. Every day's a good day where I come from.
Dad!
Sweetie bird, honey pie, darling peanut, sweetie.
What are you doing? Just look at you!
Ah, yes, just look at you, my honey mustard muffin, darling Aurora.
You said you were done with all of this.
Enough with yous. I'll be done with all this when I'm ready to be all of...
Oh, Dad, what were you thinking about Larkin again, weren't you?
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt here.
And you are?
Well, we've come from Castell. We're looking for a pilot named Robin. Do you know of him by chance?
What do you want with Robin? He's very busy, you know.
So you know him?
Yes, of course. He's over at our workshop.
Can you take us to see him, please? We have a very important matter to discuss with him.
Oh yeah, what's so important? Probably just something like silly, like flying veggies floating in the sky.
I apologize for my father. Some days are tough for him. I'm Aurora. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Euelia, and this is Kuri.
So you must be the talking butterfly who's really the daughter of the life goddess I heard about.
Huh? No, oh no, I don't know what you mean.
Right. Well, our workshop's on the east side of the marina. Let's head over there. Aurora! She's kind of cool. I like her. She's just like a no BS kind of gal. Oh, is she an alchemist? She looks like she would be an alchemist. This is our workshop. Not as busy as it used to be. Sorry about that whole thing earlier. Dad has been such a mess recently. Looking at him, you wouldn't guess he's a chief pilot here in Port Porto. Robin originally came here hoping to work with him, but Dad just wasn't in a very good place. I kind of felt bad for Robin. Dad was kind of his hero. Robin was so down, I told him he could stay here and help with our workshop.
He lives inside your workshop?
Yeah, well, more like he works in there and takes small breaks to nap. He's pretty focused. He tries to get Dad to help him every now and then, but it's just been no good ever since, well...
Ever since what?
Never mind. Come on in. I'll introduce you to Robin. Yoink. Hey, Robin! Someone to see you! What'd you say? Who's that? Let me turn this thing off. Hang on. What voice do I give Robin?
Sorry to interrupt your work here. I'm Uelia, and this is Kuri. This may sound like an odd question, but do you know anything about Terra Nimbus? We talked to Falcon earlier, or rather he crashed a meeting we were having, and, well, he said he's actually seen Terra Nimbus. He seemed to think your piloting skills might actually, well, that you'd be able to find it.
You spoke with that old man Falcon, eh? You want me to give a Mickey Mouse voice?
You believe that story of his? About actually seeing Terra Nimbus? Oh, most people just laugh at him. You know, he's become kind of a joke around these parts. Of course, if you're serious, I mean, if you actually do believe the old man, well, I might be able to help you.
Well, to be honest, we don't know what to believe, but that's why we want to talk to you. If there's anything you can do to help us, we'd really appreciate it. There isn't much time before...
Before what?
Before, you know, the end of Riveria.
So you think an extremely powerful floatstone would be able to get that ship working?
We hope.
Well, now, isn't that the darndest thing? The other butterfly pretty much said the same thing.
The other? Oh, no.
Yeah, that other butterfly has been a big help here, actually. Thanks to her, we've narrowed down the area where Terra Nimbus could actually exist. My cat just locked herself into the bathroom. She could be back any time now. Do you know her?
Yeah, I think I know her.
Robin, I'm back, and boy, my arms are tired. Can you massage my neck? Maybe we can find a pair of tweezers or something.
Hello, Noelia.
Uelia.
Noelia, Kuri, Noelia. I think that's everyone. Unless, do y'all know each other already?
What are you doing here?
We wanted to find Terra Nimbus, and we need Robin to take us there.
Oh, wait, what? You didn't say anything about that.
Yeesh, look at you showing off the sponge and all our hard work. You're just a leech with pretty wings. Shameless, you know, just shameless.
No, we're not leeching off of anybody.
Now just calm down there, Noelia.
But Robin, this other talking butterfly is just...
Noelia, please, I've already asked you nicely now.
Okay, fine. Go ahead, I'll just go on. I'll just flap here quietly without saying a word.
I'm really sorry, Noelia. I mean no offense.
Yes, she did.
I sure did. It's a pleasure to tell you I made it so we can now get to Terra Nimbus.
What?
Did you sort out that fuel situation?
Sure did. We should have plenty now.
That's great news. Good job, Noelia. Looks like everything's ready then. Should we give it a try, Aurora?
Let's do it. We can complete our float stone.
Wait, Noelia, is this what you've been doing with the Doomstones? You've been using them to make floatstone?
Shush! That information is given out on a need-to-know basis, and you are not on said basis.
Really? That's what you're going with here?
Oh, stop looking at me with that, expectant flapping. I hate that. Okay, fine. What do you want? An explanation?
Yay! Let's have an explanation!
Well, we figured out once the energy leaves the Doomstones, it'll float back to the sky.
After it's all broken up?
Right. So we've been using these pieces of shards to try to put together a float stone.
You can do that?
Robin first came up with the idea, and I figured if we could get all the Doomstones together, then...
Noelia helped me put it all together, and she's really being modest.
I doubt that.
Oh, jealousy does not become you, Uelia. Look, just think about it, though. I mean, these things were floating in the sky before they crashed into us.
I never would have thought of Doomstones could turn into floatstones. I would have thought it impossible. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is, right now, 2 butterflies, so it's pretty much all, wait, but I'm saying this right now to 2 butterflies, so all bets are pretty much off at this point.
Wow. What can I say except that I'm impressed. But Noelia, why are you so suddenly interested in Terra Nimbus?
Well, while you've been down here trying to save the world, I've been doing my own research. I think Mother used to live on Terra Nimbus.
Hello.
What? Are you sure? How did you find that out?
Well, it wasn't just one thing. I had to sort through a lot of legends, folklore, half-truths, but this last piece I found in the old Port Portal legends really did it for me. It talked about the disappearance of the goddess and her return to live among the isles in the sky. I don't know if it was just poetic language. I think Mother may... I think Terra Nimbus may have been the last place she visited. Can we just get the engine ready now, Robin? I don't want to just be flapping here all day.
Of course, I need to make a few final adjustments, but yeah. I sure do wish the boss were around here, you know, to make one good push into some altitude.
I don't think my father's gonna help us, Robin. Do you think the airship's ready for this?
It'll be fine. I mean, yeah, sure, fine, I hope.
Don't ever go into motivational speaking.
Did you guys meet the big boss, Aurora's dad? He's the chief pilot of Port Porto, one of the best you'll ever meet. Well, one of the best when he's flying.
Dad had a close friend that would go out with him searching for Terra Nimbus. But his friend, Larkin, he disappeared in the airship Dad had been fixing up. Dad hasn't been himself ever since. He won't even talk about Terra Nimbus lately.
Hey, he'll get back on his feet eventually. A great man like him wouldn't be broken so easily, no way. Especially if we manage to find Terra Nimbus. We've got to act now. It's all in our hands.
We gotta make sure the airship can take that kind of pressure of that. I'm so sorry, excuse me.
Aurora? What was that?
Is she sad? Is she crying? Aurora's probably somewhere in the beach district. She's been spending a lot of time there alone.
Is old man Falcon doing okay? Yeah, I left without saying anything. I need a bit more time here.
Alright, let's go. Let's go check on Aurora. I can't believe we committed to doing Mickey Mouse's voice for Robin. Poor Robin. This is Stoff's fault. Oh, we gotta go to the beach district. Oh, there's an egg. You regret nothing.
Aurora, are you okay? What is she looking at?
Is there something I can help you with? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound so terse. When I was little, I used to watch my dad work on airships here. This place brings back a lot of memories. Dad and Larkin would hang out here for hours just talking, and Dad was so happy then.
What's that in your hand?
Oh, nothing. It's just a piece of the first floatstone that Dad gave me when I was little.
You can barely see it.
Dad made a promise to Larkin and me. He said we'd use this stone to find Terra Nimbus one day. Looking at it now, there's no way a tiny stone like this could make our big dreams come true. I used to think it was something special, but now it's just a reminder of better days. And the fact that they're gone for good.
You don't know that for certain.
Wow. I guess I just had a big sloppy piece of depression pie, huh? Sorry about that.
Aurora, is there anything we can do to help?
I don't know. It's just been really hard to watch my dad do this to himself. I know he's going through, but... Or I know what he's going through, but... At the same time, I have no idea what he's feeling. That probably just doesn't make sense, I know. My dad and Larkin were such good friends, though. I think that's why he keeps Robin at arm's length. He's scared of getting too close to someone again. And that's why he won't help with the airship. Anyway, the world's fate depends on us, right? No time for feeling sorry. I'll just throw this away.
Don't throw that stone away, Aurora. I'll take it.
You want it? It lost its floating powers, you know. But I don't have any use for it anymore.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you for lending me an ear. I feel a little better now. It's time to hit the workshop. I think Robin and I are getting close to this one operational.
Corey, let's go see Crankshaft again. This stone may have lost its floating power, but I think there might be something very pure still inside this tiny little thing. Something that Crankshaft might be interested in.
Oh, Euelia with her theories. Porto is so pretty. I think I say that every time I come to Port Porto. I'm like, it's so beautiful here. If I can't have a Port Porto aesthetic town somewhere in the new Fantasy Life, I don't want it.
What do you want?
Looks like someone's still hitting the barley juice.
What are you whispering about over there? Ain't nobody hitting no juice. That juice a boosh. Stuff don't taste good more anyways. Not since none of your business.
Crankshaft, we need your help finding Terra Nimbus.
I used to talk about Terra Nimbus this, Terra Nimbus that, Terra Nimbus did that. It don't exist, I tell yous. Chase after what's not even there and you lose what is actually there in front of you. Ain't no Terra Nimbus in front of me, or in front of no one else for that matter.
I think Terra Nimbus is real.
I don't care what ye little flying grasshopper thinks. It makes me dizzy just looking at you. Besides, it don't matter none. Without my expertise, ain't no ships flying no ways. And when no airships flying, no accidents happen, no one's getting hurt, you hear me? Is everyone blind except me? Looks. Rocks falling from the sky, sign of nobody be flying anyhow. It's how the heavens telling you stay out of the air and stay on the ground.
You're not the only one that can get an airship off the ground, you know. Aurora and Robin are just about done preparing an airship for its first flight.
What? Aurora's working on an airship?
Yes, and it's almost ready. Robin is confident he can reach Terra Nimbus. Well, he's gonna give it his best try anyway. Do you know what this is, Crankshaft?
Was it a rock?
It's Aurora's. She said you gave it to her many years ago, and she's kept it ever since.
Wait a second, that's a float stone there?
Remember the promise you made her when she was little, that you'd use this to find Terra Nimbus?
I gave the wee lassie the stone as a gift.
That stone wasn't the only gift. You gave her a promise that day as well.
What do you know? You little talking moth, you're right.
Robin came to Port Porto just to work with you. Doesn't that mean something to you? You brushed him off, but Robin isn't complaining. He just went right back to work on that airship.
Those kids in that blasted airship. I need a drink to clear my head.
Don't you think you've had enough barley juice?
Haha, I sure do, you little airborne ant. I was thinking I need a fresh cup of coffee and some cold water in my face if I'm gonna help those kids.
Ha! Well, that's what I wanted to hear.
Thanks, Butterfly, you're a good bug.
I don't know what the problem is. I can't get her to start. We've tried everything.
Maybe the fuel lines?
No, I checked those. Ignition switch is fine. We've got plenty of power. It just doesn't seem to be taking up anything from the float stone. How is that possible?
But we've tested it thoroughly. It should be working. Let's take another look at the engine. Don't be so down, Robin. It's just a minor setback.
No, it's not. I mean, it's literally beyond me this time. Everything's in place. We should be flying.
Well, at least you got that part right.
Boss?
You can't fly an airship if your spirit's deflated. And there's that Butterfly was telling you weren't the type of person to ever complain.
Oh, I wasn't complaining, sir. I was just trying to think out loud.
Yeah, I know how it is whenever you gotta think out loud while you're working. Real loud sometimes. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I don't know what the problem is. Everything checks out. I hope it's not a design flaw.
Well, I would have never thought you two could have put an airship together on your own. But you indeed blew my head off with this. You see, I don't have it on anymore.
We put everything we had into this, Dad.
An airship that won't fly is just a piece of junk.
I see. Remember that you remember the first thing I taught you about airships. That's good. This thing sure is pretty, but airships weren't meant for the sky, not for art galleries. Aurora, bring me my tools, would you? What?
Okay, sure. Just give me a second.
It's good to see you, boss.
And now don't get started. Don't start getting all sentimental, boy. We got some work to do. I can help you out here, Robin, but once you know she's airborne, it's gonna be all you up there.
I understand, boss.
We know you can do it, Robin. Noelia is so positive.
Is it still sticking?
Hang on there. There's something that takes a little bit of patience. Patience and elbow grease. Do you need anything else over there, Dad? Nope. In fact, I think we're just about done here. Give me one more second. You think that did it?
There's only one way to find out. Thanks for your help, boss.
This airship's top of the line now. I'd stake my word on it. You two put together a real beauty here.
Wow, you really think so?
I know so. I've seen a lot of airships, and this one right here might be one of the best of them. It's good to see you back at work, Dad. Yeah, well, you got these two to thank for it. Kuri and little busy buddy fly over here. They showed me this float stone here. Oh yeah, that silly thing. I kind of kept it all this time. It's too small to power an airship, but in its own way, I think it did quite a bit to get this thing flying. Thanks to you. I always knew you'd help us out, Dad. Aurora, you always had faith in me, didn't you, my dear?
Did you see that? That flowstone. It was glowing for a second there. There's still a little bit of juice left in that thing. Well, Kuri, I think we're back on track.
All right, everyone. Oh, wait, no.
All right, everyone. Flight 001 to Terra Nimbus is now boarding in all rows.
All rows indeed. Who's going to be in that second row with you, Robin?
Well, it's only a two-seater, and I hadn't quite decided who should come with me.
Kuri volunteers.
That was easy. Let's go, Kuri.
And I'm going too, of course.
No, Elliot, there's only one passenger seat.
You're a butterfly, sis. Think about it.
Kuri.
Oh, wait, Kuri, just let me know when you're ready.
We gonna fly. We gonna fly. Are you gonna go? Time to fly. Have a safe flight. You two come back safe, you hear?
Kuri, I've got butterflies in my stomach. There's probably a better way of saying that.
I don't know what you're so nervous about. We still don't know if whether or not Terra Nimbus even exists.
But I know it does, and we're going there. You worked so hard to get this airship running. How can you be so pessimistic?
You have no idea how hard I work, sis. I'm just being realistic.
All aboard. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
Swing!
This music.
We've cleared the cloud line. Yeehaw!
Nice work, Robin.
You know, Kuri, this kind of reminds me of... It's almost like how I got to Riveria. I was flying through the clouds, but everything past was just a blur.
Oh my!
It's an island! It's an island in the sky! It's Terra Nimbus, it's real!
Oh man, if only old Mountain Falcon could be here. We did it! Woohoo! Terra Nimbus ahoy!
Uh-oh.
What was that?
What's wrong, Robin?
I don't know, I didn't like how that felt. Altitude is good. Still okay on fuel. Doesn't feel like we got any damage here.
Whatever. Just get us to Terra Nimbus.
I remember how I landed in Riveria now. I was flying through the clouds, and before I knew what was happening, everything just stopped. And suddenly I was screaming as I plummeted to the ground. I did do that.
Kuri, come on, wake up. My back, dude.
Kuri, are you okay? Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. I don't know what happened to the airship. We were cruising along fine, and then the engine just stopped. At least no one seems hurt.
We're lucky we landed. Wherever we are.
We must have made it just to the edge of Terra Nimbus.
Let's do some reconnaissance. That'll be the quickest way to orient ourselves.
Keep an eye out for our airship or any pieces of it.
Right. Euelia, you and I will... Euelia? Where is she? Ugh, of course, now we're gonna have to go search for her too. She's always making things about her. Find Euelia and the airship. Ooh. Superior crit aid. Whoa, okay. Wow. This place is huge.
Just look at it. This is amazing.
We really are floating in the sky. You'd never know it if you didn't look down.
I can't wait to get back and tell Old Man Falcon.
Whoa, what is that? It kind of looked like a plushling, kind of. Maybe they have different race of plushlings living up here? Let's go follow it and see where it's going. We might be able to get some more info on where we are exactly.
Good idea. Let's do it.
Follow that plushling. I like this jungle gym. Jungle gym. Just what would you expect in a jungle, right? Gosh. Okay. Hey, Kirby. I love the little plushy town. So cute.
Looks like some kind of plushling village. Those are the cutest houses.
Oh wait, those are the cutest houses I've ever seen.
Hey, look! The airship. But how did it get here?
It doesn't even look like it took any damage.
I'm not so sure. I'd have to take a look inside to... Huh. That's odd.
Something wrong?
No, but it does look like there's some damage as well as some repairs. It looks like the fuel's just about gone, but the airship itself has been repaired. Quite well, I might add.
That's impossible. Who could have fixed it? That would require specific knowledge of an airship.
Should I have left it the way it was? Welcome to Terra Nimbus. Well, no need to thank me, I guess, or should I say anything in response. Some of the plushmings brought me your little airship here. Boy, this thing really brings back some memories.
Are you Larkin?
Hey, that's pretty good. Do any other tricks? Guess how old I am.
We thought you died in the airship accident.
Well, that would kind of take the fun out of guessing my age then, huh? So let me guess, you're one of Falcon's new students, is that right? Or wait, are you studying with old Crankshaft?
That's right.
Yeah, some of the mods here look like his work. Looks like I'm not the only one in the habit of making improvised landings here on Terra Nimbus.
I've heard so much about you, it's nice to know that you're okay. Crankshaft and Aurora will be so happy to see you get back in Bavaria.
Sounds good to me. I've been stuck here all this time. Your ship was fixable. Mine was not. But you know, do you think she has another flight in her?
Of course she does. No, wait. The float stone's busted. We don't have enough fuel to get back.
You need a float stone?
Yeah, that's the fuel we used to get here. Oh man, what are we gonna do now?
Well, you could just ask for one, I guess. We are on a floating island. Because, well, float stones are pretty much all over the place here in Terra Nimbus. You knew that, right?
Of course we knew that. We're not dumb. Do you think we could get enough float stones for a huge airlift? Not just this little one?
A huge airlift, you say? Well, a huge is a relative term, but yeah, probably. You want to get a high-grade floatstone, pure one, not one like the ones around here. There are plenty of them on the island, you just gotta go search for them. There might be some more info in that empty shack just north of here.
What? What's there? Why?
Well, that's a good question. I don't really know, to tell you the truth. A human used to live there, though. Someone who spent an awful lot of time researching Terra Nimbus. I read some of the notes I found in that house, but most of them were over my head.
Another human lived up here, eh? Why don't we go take a look? We still need to find Euelia, too.
I'm gonna go check out the airship and make sure she's good to go. I just need a sec to get her back in flying shape.
Yeah. Stoff picked the voice for Robin, so you can thank Stoff for that one.
Alright. A miscellany of good price that you won't find anywhere else. Heavenly Peach. Oh, we can get... Whoa, it's so expensive! Gee.
Sheesh! Expensive.
A human from the land below? You came a long way.
Squeak. Plushnot Town. I'll rest. Do we get bliss for this? I did. Oh, it made it nighttime. Yoink. Superior campfire fish. Alright, shall we go find some... Can I go in this house? No. There's a cat about to jump on me. Here she comes. Here she is! Julie! Hi, Julie. A jungle gym in the jungle. I like Terra Nimbus too. It's really pretty up here. I like all the water everywhere. You put water on anything in a video game and I'll like it. I'm such a sucker for aquatic things. Yoink. Here's the shack. Come on, please. There it is.
Ugh, this place is disgusting. Looks like whoever lived here was researching how to be a slob. Do you think there's anything useful in this? I mean, if someone was actually doing a lot of research on the island like Larkin said, ugh, then they probably mentioned floatstones at one point or another. The human form is so much better for searching through this junk. Corey, let me know if you find something. Sound good? Great.
I kind of love Noelia, I'm not gonna lie. She's so misunderstood. I came to this mysterious island to find out more about the legend of the goddess. The plushlings that inhabit this place told me of a forest that went west that they call the Goddess Forest, named because such a goddess lived there while here on Terra Nimbus. However, it's been sealed off by a powerful spell that's no longer accessible. Maybe that curious furry creature I see slinking around knows something about that. It appears that the goddess truly did live on this island at some point, but how old is this island? How long has it been floating here? I suppose the greatest question of all would be, how is it floating here in the sky? Most curious indeed. The folklore says that she saved the world. The goddess disappeared from the land. Perhaps there's some connection there between the disappearance and this island.
Looks like a diary. Ooh, what's it say? What's it say?
According to the existence of folklore, Riveria was threatened by the Great Peril many, many years ago. Huge black stones were observed falling from the sky. One such stone was to be the size of an island. Eventually, the life goddess somehow saved Riveria from the danger and then immediately vanished. It is then, in the chronology, that the tales of Terra Nimbus began to appear in folklores and manuscripts. My hypothesis is that this very island itself is one giant floating rock, or floatstone. These floatstones appeared as so-called doomstones. These floatstones, the appearance of so-called doomstones in the timeline events, bring to mind another potential hypothesis. One of no less importance, as it may further explain the true nature of this island. However, that is at a stage of conjecture. I'm not yet prepared to put forth a complete theory. A record of my musings here would only be the sake of posterity, in hope that it would be useful for others.
Who is this guy? Some sort of geologist? He mentions the life goddess here. I wonder if he ever had proof of Mother being here. Uh-oh. What was that? Come on, let's go check it out.
But I want to read more. I want to go through more of his little scrap papers.
Black rock fell from the sky. Black rock landed west. Black rock crested Goddess Forest.
Sounds like something about a black rock. Come on, they're probably talking about a doomstone. If one of those landed around here, it won't be long before Euelia finds it. As long as she's okay. Which, I'm sure she is. Okay, let's go. Let's go. This place is huge! How am I supposed to know where to go? Oh. Oh, it's this guy. Looks like the Doomstone dropped over here. Alright, let's go.
Black rock landed over there. Black rock big. Forest closed. Goddess seal. Goddess open forest.
Mother closed the way with a magical seal, eh? I just might be able to do something about that. All right, everybody. Back. Give me some room here. There? Did it work?
See her gone. You goddess?
Do I look like some kind of kind-hearted, benevolent goddess? Come on. If you're looking for the goddess lookalike, you'll be happy when we find Euelia. When we find Euelia, I mean. Sorry to say, but I'm not here to save the world. I'm just here to transport my mother's legacy off this rock. If Reveria goes down, then the goddess ship is not going down with it. I can guarantee you that. Wait, why am I here explaining myself to a bunch of primitive, oversized dolls? I'm out of here. You coming? Huh? What was that? Did you see something? For a second, I thought I felt like someone was watching me. Must have been my imagination.
Gigi Gaga.
So Euelia is just here to get the ship back. She doesn't care about saving the world. She cares about her mom's treasure. Alright, let's get out of the way before it's too late. If there's a doomstone up ahead, I don't want to be ambushed by any shadow monsters while we're looking for the stone. Oh, of course, right on cue. Alright, let's take it to him. Is she gonna fight with me? Cool. Huh? Kaboom! Whoa, Noelia going ham on that lightning. What the heck, girl? I only got 1 coin from that guy. No! I gotta get more HP! Every time I'm about to do the 5th spin, one of them bites me. Leave me alone, I'm a baby. I'm just a baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ad break. Oh, if there's an ad, I am also live on YouTube. Here, I'll put a command in. YouTubes. Whoa! Boom, 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 boom. I almost got it. I have to not look in order to get that timing right. Alright, where are we going? Okay, okay, okay. This way! Looks like another seal, and I'm not talking about the kind that barks. This one's so much stronger than the one at the forest entrance, though. Let me take a shot at this one. Ugh, really? Man, this one's stronger than I thought. I'm not sure what we're gonna do this here. Gigi Gaga! Whoa, what is that? What are you? Gigi Gaga! Wait, is that a Furlan? What are you doing here? You were the one that was watching me before, weren't you? I knew it. I've never ever seen a Furlan before, Kuri. They look kind of big and weird, but they're really gentle creatures. But as far as I know, there shouldn't be any Furlan anywhere in Reveria, not even here. Giga! Hey, do you know how to remove the seal? Giga! What do you mean you can't? Why not? Giga! Oh, there's another seal we have to remove first? Well, why didn't you just say that in the first place? Sheesh! What's with all the Gigi Gaga? Giga! Cool.
People are so busy with their daily life that Terra Nimbus will likely be forgotten. Is it too early to leave the fate of Terra Nimbus in their hands? Maybe that's a good thing.
Doom, doom. Oh, I didn't read the other, like, gravestone. I kind of want to see what the other one said. I guess we can read it afterward.
Ooh, more flowers.
Alright, this is it.
Giga.
Right, so this is the one linked to the other seal, yeah?
Giga?
Giga ga giga giga.
Giga. Giga gaga.
Giga giga ga. Alright, we're on the right track here.
Giga gaga.
I'm sure glad I took that Ferlin language class before coming to Riveria. Here I go!
Giga.
Whoa, talk about a sudden change in the atmosphere. Did you feel that? Come on, Kuri, let's get back to the bridge. Oh, I love this game, Kirby. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely my favorite 3DS game, alongside Animal Crossing New Leaf. Yeah, it is, Chewy! Dude, this is totally fantasy. Well, this is the 3DS version. I've been playing through the entire thing, so if you need the story recap, all of my VODs are saved on YouTube. And we're on part 6. This is the 6th live stream where we play this. Except, TikTok didn't have Fantasy Life as an option to choose for my game, so I just put Animal Crossing New Horizons over there. But it's real good. We're getting closer to the end of it, though. So, you've missed a lot of significant story, but as long as you don't mind a little bit of spoilerage, we're not at the end, but we're getting close. So, you know. Oh, I feel a crack in the seal. It's definitely weaker than before.
Giga.
I'll try my hand at this again. One more time. I think it worked. You go first. What's wrong, furry friend?
Giga. Giga. Ga giga giga. Giga ga. Giga. Ga gigi. Giga.
Alright then. Well, if you're concerned about that, I think we'll just go ahead on our own. A Blackstone enraging the island protective spirit sounds exactly what we're looking for. Our suspicions have been confirmed.
Giga ga.
You ready for this, Kuri? Not like we have any other option here. Thank you for helping us, Furball. Giga giga.
Giga.
Let's go! Ah! I like how there's like black bells and white bells, and it kind of represents Euelia and Euelia with their outfits. Because Euelia wears all black and Euelia wears all white.
No! You must stop this! Remember your true selves, please.
Euelia!
Oh, I'm so glad to see you both.
You can't reason with one of those monsters once his Doomstone has gotten a hold of them.
Yeah, I know, but...
No buts. We've got to handle this the old-fashioned way. Let's release these creatures from the stone's power.
Okay, you're right, Noelia.
Dude, we got the sisters. We got the sisters together. Hey, Kuri, see that Doomstone? Let's do it. Alright, you two take care of that. I'm gonna just be over here. Noelia already fainted? Oh, we're doomed. Okay, we got it. We're okay. We saved him. Oh, they're so cute!
We did it!
Yay for Euelia and her happy adventures. What exactly were you doing with those monsters?
Well, I was, just... Look, I had no idea what happened with the airship, and when I came to, I didn't know where I was. And I was completely alone. and I tried finding a way out of the forest, but I kept getting lost. So I asked this dragon here for directions, and everything was fine, but then a doomstone crashed. I think I got a mixture of questionable decisions and odd luck. I probably could have guessed that. I'm sorry you two had to come looking for me. Apologize to Kuri, not me. I'm just tagging along here. I was looking for something else, but your pal here wouldn't shut up about looking for you. I somehow find that hard to believe, Noelia. Well, it's true. Your little adventuring partner was worried sick that you might be hurt, or worse. Maybe I was worried too, just a little. Thank you, Noelia. Just a little, though. That's fine, and thank you, just a little. Hey, I deserve more thanks than that. Looking for you was my idea. Well, there. So now you know. I didn't want Father to be mad at me, that's all. Noelia, I'll give you all the time in the world to cover up your emotions, but later. I don't have any emotions to cover up, so I don't know what you're talking about. Just shush. There's something I want to show you two. Come with me, okay? You're so bossy for someone who just got rescued. That's a big float stone. That is one massive float stone. Wow, it's beautiful. This is the float stone that's making Terra Nimbus float right now? I don't know. Do you think it's big enough to power Mother's airship? Maybe. That scholar's note did mention the goddess, but could she be connected with the energy seal to the forest plushings mentioned? If that's true, then Mother was here on Terra Nimbus, which means she must have known about this huge float stone here. Ah, I get it. Her airship stranded in the Elderwood, no float stone to power it? Right. You have no idea what I'm getting at, do you? Not at all. Let me spell it out for you. This might be the float stone from Mother's airship. Oh! Oh! So is that why it's here? Well, even if you don't know the answers, at least you're asking the right questions. Uh-oh.
Allow me to explain.
Who's there? Uh-oh. Hello, Father.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
Dad, we can hear you just fine. Please stop shouting.
Okay, sorry. As Noelia realized, your mother Celestia did indeed live there on Nimbus at one time.
Aha! I knew it!
Yes, Noelia, just calm down. You get a gold star for that. And yes, that float stone is from her airship.
But why did Mother come here?
I was hoping to wait until you two were all grown up to tell you, but I have no choice now. See, long ago, Reveria was in a state just as bad. Well, no, even worse than it is now. Your mother descended into Reveria and offered guidance to its people and all its creatures. Unfortunately, Reveria's leaders could not find a way to stop bickering among one another. And the Doomstones continued to rain down upon all the kingdoms of Reveria. Eventually, a Doomstone the size of an island fell from the sky. It cast a shadow upon Reveria that could be seen throughout the entire world.
A Doomstone this size of an island? So that would be...
Yes. That Doomstone is now Terra Nimbus.
That's what I was gonna say.
In order to prevent that Doomstone from crashing right into Reveria, your mother took the floatstone from her airship and quickly secured it to the falling Doomstone. That is how Terra Nimbus was created. I can still see her almost as if it were yesterday. Ah, Celestia, you are truly the most beautiful and resourceful being I have ever laid my eyes upon. You have done an amazing thing here today, and you know how time flows much more quickly in Reveria. You remain unaffected.
I understand. I'm sorry, dear. Although this crisis has been averted, I cannot return just yet. The world needs more time. More time to recover from the destructive influence of the Doomstones that have already fallen. I must remain here until it is fully restored.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
You know my love for this place, Divinus. Reveria looks far more beautiful when viewed from here. I would like our daughters to see it like this. I want to protect this land, so they may experience its beauty. I shall stay here and guide the people of Reveria. Their lives are so short, and often marred by strife, by fighting, and by sadness. But I will teach them another way of life, one where people can work together to make each other's wishes and dreams come true. I shall show them how enjoyable life can be, and from there, Reveria's inner beauty will be visible throughout all the kingdoms. Not just from such great heights such as these, but from even where grass grows, sands blow, and the rivers flow. My stubborn little Euelia, my crybaby Noelia, I will make this a world you will love. A world in which you and the people from Reveria can fulfill all your deepest and dearest wishes.
Your mother never once had a selfish thought in her life. She only thought of the two of you. She saved Reveria so you both could see the world she so loved.
Mother did this for us.
Well, I don't feel ashamed. This world she want. Oh wait, this is the other girl.
This world she wanted to show us is really beautiful. I never thought I never thought I could love Mother even more. Noelia, are you crying?
No, this world has a lot of spicy food on it too, and so I had some of it on my fingers. So don't touch your eyes, not without washing your hands first anyway, if you've eaten something spicy.
I'm sorry to interrupt this moving scene, but your time is up, my darlings.
Wait, no, we're not done yet.
I'm sorry, but a deal's a deal, remember? The power binding Lunaires in Reveria is wearing thin. Did you not see my sign?
Yes, but we thought you could stretch it out a little bit.
Soon you will not be able to return at all. The next eclipse will be your absolute chance to return. Do you understand that? I'm serious. That's it.
Father, wait. But what if we need more time?
I love when they throw their hands back and they're like talking like, "Whoop!" They're like looking up. They're so cute.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, that's why everything just got lighter just then. I think the conversation was pretty much over from his perspective.
If only Mother was here with us. She would know what to do.
What? Come on. What's with the concerned face? Where's everyone's favorite Miss Smiley Pants? I don't like it when you get all serious and solemn. It creeps me out.
But Sad said there was no more time.
He said we've got until the next eclipse, and who knows, maybe we can talk him out of it by then.
But what's an eclipse?
What? You just kept nodding while Dad was talking? Why didn't you ask him?
Look, I've heard that word before, okay? I just don't know what it means. Is it a meal?
That's hysterical. Look, an eclipse is look. It's when Lunaires go in orbit and there's planets, he gets a shadow.
You don't know what an eclipse is either, do you?
I'm not an encyclopedia, okay? All I know is we need to get this floatstone back by the goddess ship as quickly as possible. We've got people waiting for us on ground level. Uh-huh.
Why do I not believe suddenly you're concerned about the people down in Reveria?
Euelia, how can you be so suspicious of me all at a time like this? If you want to stay here and cry your eyes out until an eclipse comes and all the trees eat you up, fine.
You're one to the truck. You're the one who was a crybaby.
That's all in the past. Come on, Euelia. We're talking about this floatstone back. Sorry. We're taking this floatstone back to Lunaires where it belongs.
Back to Lunaires? What do you mean?
Mother saved Reveria once. And we know this as much as we can and what she did and how. Think about it. Why didn't Mother stay here on Terra Nimbus? Sure, she wanted to save Reveria, but she was connected to the floatstone somehow. We need to get this floatstone back to Lunaires so Father can see it. You think that floatstone is the key to us finding a way to save Reveria? Whew, I was wondering if I was gonna have to start coming right out and say it. That one, come on. Let's take this floatstone to Robin so we can get it to the airship going again. Ready, Kuri? Wait, if this floatstone is holding up Terra Nimbus, does that mean the whole thing's gonna fall down? Mildly concerning.
Just look at that thing. Boy, she is a beauty. The most dazzling floatstone I've ever seen here on Terra Nimbus. So, is it really okay to take it with us? I mean, Terra Nimbus won't plummet to the ground, will it?
Nah, I'm pretty sure it won't.
That wasn't very convincing.
Well, I did some digging around through the notes that the old abandoned shack, and I came upon something that was pretty much said Terra Nimbus is in a phase of purification. Basically, it's no longer a doomstone. Floatstones are now forming here on the soil. So we'll be fine here, I think.
Is it worth the risk, though? I mean, how do we know for sure?
Well, I think the way it all worked out is it seems someone had planned this from the start. I bet that floatstone's been slowly purifying this island over years. My mother did have a pretty good plan. Load it up and let's go, Robin. If Terra Nimbus starts dropping, we can always swing it back down.
Sounds good to me. Giga!
What? What are you doing here?
Giga, Giga!
It's alright, everyone. This is Ferlin. They don't bite or anything, they just giga.
Giga!
Wait, whose voice is this? Is Larkin? When did you tame this one? I didn't do anything. He just started following us.
Giga, Giga, Lustia! Celestia!
Did he just say Mother's name?
I think it thinks you look like Mother.
What's so funny about that? Mother was beautiful.
I don't think I've seen Noelia this worked up before.
Oh, Robin, you have no idea. You should have seen her earlier when she was... Oh, wait, this is Noelia. Sorry.
Oh, Robin, you have no idea. You should have seen her earlier when she was crying like a baby.
No, you were the one who was crying.
It was Noelia the crybaby all over again.
Don't call me that. Didn't you say we're in a hurry to get back to Reveria? You've been stuck on this floating rock for ages. A few more minutes isn't gonna kill you. Whoa. Larkin, let's go.
Nice to have Larkin. Larkin be here a long time. Larkin go home.
Cheers, you guys. I'll bring some treats next time. Port Porto, here we come. Oh, that's Mickey Mouse. Robin. Good night, Tin. Well, welcome back, kids. By the looks of you, I would say you were looking for what's pretty much found. If only Larkin were here to see this. A whole new generation of adventures and discovery. He would have loved it. It was pretty great. I mean, I was beginning to wonder how long I was going to have to stay there. Boy, you kids sure did honor of Larkin's memory with your courage. I knew he'd be proud. To say I'm proud would be an understatement. I owe the world to these brave kids. I need some more rest.
Your eyes aren't deceiving you, boss.
That's really Larkin. He's been on Terra Nimbus all this time.
Oh, come on. You're starting to hurt my feelings now, Crankshaft. Come here. But it's really you, Larkin? It's really you, Larkin. I thought I'd never see you again. I ought to have honey-eyed feather... Wait, I ought to have you honeyed and feathered for all the worry you caused. Forgive me, Crankshaft. I would have sent a letter. I just couldn't figure out the right postage. I bet you couldn't... I bet you trashed the old airship too, eh? Don't listen to him, Larkin. Dad's pleased as punch to see you back home. Yeah, unfortunately, airship's pretty much toast. Sorry about that, Crankshaft. She was nice. Bah, airship schmairship. We can always build another one, right? That sounds like a great idea. Seems like you and Larkin have your first project already planned. That's right. I'll keep an eye on him, though. I bet he's rustier than a pickaxe in a hot spring. I want to say thanks to all you. Not only did you find Terra Nimbus, but you rescued my best friend. Quite the feat.
No. It's we who should thank you. We wouldn't have been able to do any of this without your help, remember?
Yeah, well, you're doing the right thing for the good of Reveria, though. No need, thanks needed. I won't have it. Just kidding. Glad to be of service. Shouldn't you be on your way, though?
Yes, of course. We're on a tight schedule.
I'm going too, boss. They might need a pilot to move that... Oh, wait, what was his voice? Sorry. He was Mickey Mouse.
I'm going too, boss. They might need a pilot to move that floatstone. A bigger one than a squid on a horse.
Sure, go get him, boy. You make me proud. If you ever need anything for another airship to Terra Nimbus, just leave it to me and Larkin here. Good luck, Robin.
Roger that, boss.
And thank you again, all of you. Robin, hello!
Yeah?
I hate sentimental goodbyes, so I'm getting out of here with that furry friend here.
Giga.
Noelia, wait.
What is it?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I think I misjudged you.
Did you not hear what I just said about hating sentimental goodbyes?
If we work together, I'm hopeful we can save Reveria. For Mother's sake.
Fine, you stay here and be hopeful. I'm gonna actually go do it. How's that sound?
Oh, well, okay, yeah.
There's too much chat here. I'm off.
Come on, Kuri, let's head back to Castell. We've got to tell everyone about what we found.
Da, 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 da. We gotta report back to the summit. Actually, we could probably jump there quickly by using our map. There's so much dialogue in this game. I just have to keep sipping. I might, before we go, I might run to the restroom really quickly, if that's okay. Because sometimes when I have to go to the bathroom, I read really fast. Instead of reading it like a proper. Good night, Kirby. Have a good one. Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me like just a couple minutes. 2 seconds, you know? I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. You know, I'm gonna drink some regular water too. You know, just to... I feel like fantasy live streams have been keeping me hydrated properly because I drink so much water during them because there's so much reading. So I'm like constantly reading and like being like chugging that water, staying hydrated. Alright. Thank you again, by the way, for all the likes on the live stream on YouTube and on TikTok. Interesting BRB screen. Yeah, it's Rolling Girl. But Kuri. There's a meme called Rolling Girl, and I reanimated this back in like, I don't know, 2016 or 14. I don't know when it was. Julie, what's wrong with your eyeballs? Come here. Come here. Come here. She's like slowly walking across my keyboard. Come here.
You can just jump down.
Alright, we got a cat on our lap. We're good. She's back. Julie is back. I am back. We are all back. My cat's purring into the microphone. It's a good time.
Preposterous. A bunny tied to a fish would just look like a bunny tied to a fish. Nothing more. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice your turn. What did you have to report?
My king, we found it. We found the Terra Nimbus.
Exclamation points!
That is groundbreaking achievement.
And better yet, we found a float stone big enough to power the goddess ship.
It's so massive. Double exclamation points!
Stunning, isn't it? A float stone to power the goddess ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Quite the treasure, I must say. What's this? A float stone from Terra Nimbus?
Old Man Falcon, we did it. We found Terra Nimbus. I know, I was just listening outside this whole time, my boy. Now everyone knows what you said is true.
Oh, if only things worked out that way. You are indeed so young, Robin. But I must thank you. I knew you'd make a name for yourself up there in the skies.
Thank you, Falcon. I owe my training to you.
Don't let it go to your head now. Seems like the toughest work lies ahead.
Agreed, but we're up for the challenge.
Your Highness, I request permission to take this float stone to the airship right away. In order for me to do so, please.
Well, I suppose if it's all right with our friends here, then yes, go ahead.
Learn the ways of war is the true calling for all women.
Woohoo! Would you look at that? I got ordered to do something by the king himself. What a day! Also, Dogfish, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. Let me get you a shout out. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you fork knifing? Were you playing fork knife? I forgot a raid message, dude. I do that all the time. I know exactly what you mean. I do that at least like 40% of the time I go raid somebody. I'm like, oops. How was your stream? Welcome, everybody. This is all good. Dude, that's so relatable. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we're playing Fantasy Life. I think we're getting close to this chapter. And I think we have one more chapter after this, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty excited about it. But I don't know technically when this chapter ends. Should I Google it? How many chapters there are in Fantasy Life? How many chapters are in Fantasy Life? 7 chapters and 2 DLCs. What chapter are we even on? Let's see, we're on chapter... Actually, this might be the last chapter. But I feel like this one's, like, extended, you know? Do we beat the game tonight? That's the real question. End of stream button. Oh yeah, where it just like automatically fills it all in. That would be so helpful. Like you push a button and it's like, here's where it like auto sends a raid call and everything. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know how much longer this chapter is. I feel like we might be able to finish it. But I feel like there's one more chapter after this and there's no description for it. Hold on, because it said 7 chapters. This is only chapter 6. Alright. Let's go. Let's find out. Let's see. Yeah, it's 7 chapters and we're on 6. So there's one more chapter after this. So we'll finish the... We're probably gonna beat the game in the next live stream. And then there's technically 2 chapters for the DLC. But that's fine. Alright, let's continue on, I guess. Would you look at that? I got ordered to do something by the king himself. What a day. He just gets out of here.
Falcon, wait! You can't just... Your Highness, please pardon old man Falcon. He's just a bit, well, weird. He just doesn't really know it.
He does not need my forgiveness. I should have listened to him earlier.
You're a very You're a very generous king. Thank you. Now, to the airship.
A float stone of this size could easily power the goddess ship.
Actually, we think this stone originally came from Mother's airship.
Oh, is that so? Sure is so. I'm sorry, I don't believe you properly made my acquaintance.
Pardon her, Your Grace. That's my sister, Noelia.
If you're Euelia's sister, that would make you.
Euelia's sister is what that would make me.
Ha 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 ha. Charming. Yes, but it would also make you a daughter of the life goddess, is what I'm getting at.
Boy, nothing gets past this guy, huh? What is he, your court scientist or chief researcher? Look, the glasses here seem pretty rosy, but the truth is we don't know how to save Reveria yet. But we do know that at least this floatstone has played a big role in the last time Reveria was saved. So, we need to take the floatstone back... Oh, wait. So, we need to take the floatstone back to Lunaires and see if we can come up with something there. Lunaires? How are you gonna get there?
Yeah, well, that's not the part we have quite figured out yet. I mean, we're going back one way or another.
Academic opinion is divided when it comes to the possibility of traveling to Lunaires, although I think if we think of the skies as a sort of shell surrounding Reveria as Euelia described, perhaps Lunaires could be considered a lid. Just like what you need to shut there, Hughes. Huh? Oh, it's this guy, Gladstone. Gladstone.
Grandfather?
Father, please put some pants on, please.
Oh, it's the cute little man from Mount Snowpeak. Hello, Mr. Indubitable Crown Champion.
The former king in Castile, in all his, well, most of his bare glory.
Grandfather, what did you mean by about the lid?
My dear granddaughter, I was saying that Hughes talks too much.
I like this guy. You're Gladstone, the one who left all those notes in Terra Nimbus?
I'd forgotten all about those, yes. I was quite a geologist, botanist, anthropologist for a while.
You'd forgot you studied in Terra Nimbus?
Look, youngster, when you get to mastering every skill under the sun, you forget some things. Like peanuts. I'd forgotten about those. Had one the other day. Delicious. Like tasting it for the first time. I just came by to congratulate the new adventurers on their successful return of Terra Nimbus. That's quite the feat. Wondering if you came back with any sort of knowledge to share with everyone.
We were able to talk to Father up there, you see. And it's true, the sky is basically a shell, and Lunaires is kind of a hole in that shell. Father observes this world through that hole.
I knew that old codger was nothing more than an overblown peeping Tom.
God.
Well, what else do you expect God to do, Father? So wait, he just watches over us all the time?
I'm not exactly sure what his routine is, but he's made it clear that opening up in the sky is closing. Reveria is gradually losing the power to sustain the opening.
So we only have until the next eclipse before the opening closes for good. And that's not even the bad news. What's even worse is the next eclipse will be a total ferocious eclipse. It's gonna come down and devour everyone in Reveria, like, right as the hole closes for good.
Well, that's not quite how physics works, but the end result sounds fantasy science. The point is, we have until next eclipse before all of Reveria is destroyed, along with Reveria.
But what will happen to us, then?
Well, my dear, I would think the world would become lost in a state of permanent darkness.
Oh no! Did you all rehearse that before I got here? Regardless, it's not the darkness that should concern us right now.
What is it then?
It's a what? Tell us. Whew! Been waiting for that one to come out for days.
Maybe you're catching a cold.
Oh wait, I did her butterfly voice, my bad.
Better than throwing one. Look at all you here overthinking this. A hole is a hole, get it?
A hole.
Is a hole. Is a hole, right. Come on now, say it all together if you need to. Things can go in that hole, things can come out of a hole. Imagine your airship as a letter and Lunaire's as a mailbox. Take your letter and stick it in the hole. Oh, you're always a bit on the slow on the uptake, Eric, but yeah, that's the gist of it.
Wait, so we can actually fly the goddess ship all the way up to Linaire's? Are you sure?
Of course we can. How else do you expect to get home, Euelia? Jeez, you can all be so dense sometimes. I knew that part all along. The whole thing about, flying up into the hole and all. Ha ha, so you're the little butterfly who has low self-esteem issues, eh? I see that now. You don't have to try to take credit for everything, dearie. You'll learn that someday. Anyway, I was just peeking through some of the old holes in the castle wall and figured I'd step in. I love eavesdropping for good causes. I really should get these walls patched up. Enough about the holes of the castle wall. We should be concentrating about this hole in the sky. What do you suggest we do from here, Hughes? I've done some rough calculations. Taking into account the floatstone's power, it appears there's only enough power in the airship for, at most, 2 passengers. Only 2 passengers on such a sizable airship? Yes, well, maybe the inhabitants of Lunaire's don't weigh as much as we do. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're all butterflies.
I knew it.
Euelia and I can go as butterflies, though. There's no need to count us towards the 2 people. If I hold my breath, that'll make me lighter.
No.
So, we need to select 2 people other than the butterfly siblings. I speak the obvious when I say every vessel needs a pilot.
Sounds like the perfect job for a young pilot who found...
Oh wait, this is the other guy's voice, sorry.
Sounds like the perfect job for the young pilot who found Terra Nimbus.
Yes, Robin.
Any objections?
Silence is understood approval.
There's one. And now who else should go?
I think we all know who that should be.
Of course, we all knew who the other person should be, right? Everyone knows, including me.
Well, I think there's an obvious choice, sire.
Of course, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the obvious choice.
It's me, right?
I don't believe so, Your Grace.
Father? Dear Eric, while we all know you're well suited for such a task, we must defer here.
Of course, then. We shall defer, and my noble wife Ophelia should go in my place.
Oh, Eric. Is it like this every day? Because I might just move out here and in here so I can watch.
If I may, I would like to nominate Kuri.
I second that.
The spirit of the forest thirds that.
Yeah, we're all in agreement. Kuri goes.
Well, then I'm finally glad it's settled.
Wow, a unanimous approval, sort of. You'll get to see the Lunaires, Kuri. That makes me so happy.
It may be the last time we see each other, but that's no reason for me to ask less haughtily. Ahem. Do not disappoint me, Kuri. Carry out this task, lest I have to order you a new one. Take this and go save our world.
20,000 Dosh, let's go!
I'll take some sugar water for the journey, thanks.
Quickly, now we're in the race against time.
You've been waiting to say that, haven't you? Well, actually, yes.
Oh, wait. Well, actually, yes. It's a good line. And this was an appropriate time to use it. Thank you very much. I'll go get the airship prepared.
Port Porto engineers and sailors pledge themselves to the expedition preparation of the goddess ship.
Almagic scholars and masters of dark art shall provide any necessary aid as well.
Call us in any time. We're good in our hands.
Oh my god.
Wow, everyone's really committed to working together here. It almost felt like excited for a second.
Yeah.
We'll be in the Elderwood.
Oh, it almost slipped my mind. We've got to say goodbye to Pam before we go. I've got to fill her in before we say farewell. Let's go, Kuri. Hurry.
How could we forget Pam? She's been waiting for all the juicy details. Hi, Shen. I just woke up, ran to the computer, tripped, bonked my knee. Oh no, is your knee okay? Yeah, the forest folk have little like animal ears. They're really cute because they're considered half human, half other, which is kind of like monsters. Oh, Pam. She's just a Pam. Here she is. She's been waiting outside all night for us. Welcome back, darlings. Why have you gone so long? I was thinking about calling the Royal Guard. Did you find the person you were looking for? And, oh, where was it? Port Porto?
Yes, we tracked down Robin. Not only that, but we went to a place called Terra Nimbus in the sky above the clouds. The view was sensational. You would have loved it.
Oh my, that does sound like quite the adventure. Sounds like a place to visit in one's dreams. All that adventuring must have made you tired out even more than usual. You should head straight to bed.
There's something else I need to tell you, Pam.
What is it, sweetheart?
It's been decided that we'll be going to Lunaires.
Lunaires? Up in the sky, Lunaires?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, my. Well, you're definitely going to need a good rest. I can't wait to hear all about your tales of the Lunaires.
Right, sure.
What's the matter, my child?
Oh, nothing. We'll tell you about the Lunaires when we come back, I promise.
Lovely. Now you two be safe. And go and get some rest, for goodness sake. You need all your energy up there in the clouds. Yo, got to level 18. A perfect fit floatstone installation complete. Is that supposed to look like that?
Everything's good on this side.
Good job, everyone. The airship should be ready for action. And all that's left now is to start the engine.
That sounds scary.
Huh? What a great sleep. Man, I feel rested. Who feels rested? The engine is spoke. My gears feel so heavy. And where am I? Who? What? I'm the engine. Who are you? I don't recognize any of you. Where's the goddess? What's going on here? Talk you, or no one else is nobody's going anywhere. I think it's finally happened. I must have lugged a nut knocked out loose in my head. How's the engine talking? Do you really need to be educated on the fact that any proper engine can speak if necessary? Yes, I think we do. I think you all need a realignment. I can't help it if you've never seen a talking engine before. So I'll ask you again, where is the goddess?
Pam,
What is it, my child?
you never really seem all that surprised when I told you I was a butterfly.
My busy little Noelia, your stories have been filled with dragons, pirates, magic sultans, flying islands, and now you're off to the Lunaires.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, let's just say life is full of surprises, my dear. And those who have the most fun are the ones who can roll with those surprises. I enjoy them when I find them. Or when they find me, I should say.
That's a really wonderful way to think about things, Pam. It seems the unknown, or it makes the unknown seem a little less scary.
My mother used to say, be courageous, face the unknown, and be dedicated to confront with great work, and above all, be honest, generous, and loving in all things. And in the end, you'll see it all works out for the best.
Thank you, Pam. You've been a wonderful friend.
As have you, Euelia. Don't speak with that tone and voice. We'll see each other again. I know we will.
I know we will too, Pam. Thank you.
Yos! Alright, we finished this chapter. We're gonna save the guy. All right, I think next stream we're gonna beat the game. It would be, so we're gonna finish this, I think, on Monday. Because tomorrow I'm gonna be joining Redaily for her affiliate anniversary stream. I forget which game we're playing, but we're gonna be doing some multiplayer stuff. But, Shen, I'm so excited. I saw you in Nova Fight too. Dude, I bought the 3-day early one. So, I'm super pumped because I'm gonna, like, play it immediately. Like, as soon as I can, just stream it. That'll be my stream obsession. That and the Elderwood for Palia are gonna be my 2 binging things. But I really wanted to play through the entire story of this game before the other one came out. Because, I know that there may, I don't know if there is actually, but there may be some, like, crossover characters, but at the very least, like, showing my community kind of the vibe of the game, and, like, I don't know, I love this game. It's just fun, and the story's really fun, so I thought it would be fun to kind of, like, stream through the whole thing. But yeah, so I'm glad y'all have been, kind of tagging along with this. And I have been recording on and off because I wanted to eventually cut down the entire stream to just the story bits of the game, and that way if anybody like wanted to catch up before it, I'll have it on YouTube and just like have the story itself. So I haven't really been doing any of the other lives yet. I do want to go through like Seamstress and stuff because we were thinking about doing that anyway. But I figured I would just, like, binge play through the story and then do all the side quests and silly stuff later. What is going on over there? Oh, my cat! She locked herself in the other room and I forgot about her. Hold on. Julie! Oh, it's Tilly! What were you doing there? You know. No wonder I forgot. Because usually it's Julie that locks herself in the room. This time. Anyway, cats locking themselves in rooms aside. This has been super, super fun. Yeah, I'm wicked pumped. Also, multiplayer, I'm just saying, Shen. You, me, Wilbs, whoever else. We gotta play. Yeah, thanks for being here for it. Nice recap, for sure. I mean, there's been stuff that I've, like, forgotten about, too. So it's been really nice for me to replay, because I've replayed through it, like, multiple times. It's probably, like, my 3rd or 4th time playing through the game. But sometimes I, like, binge Has Deluxe too. Oh, okay. Alright. If Elf wants to, if we want to do a little tag team, you know, that'd be pretty swell.
Hey, Tilly, no scratching. No scratching. What's wrong? Why are you scratching? What's wrong, Chewie?
You want to say something to the chat? What do you want to say? You want something? She's like, no. What's this? She's all hyper now. What's this? She wanted my hair tie. Alrighty, gang. Well, I think that'll do it for today. Let me see if there's anyone online on Twitch. I've been trying to see if anyone else has been playing Fantasy Life, but I mean, it's such an obscure game that I'm usually the only one in that category. Yep, it's just me. Just me! Alright, who else is online? Also, YouTube and TikTok, thank you guys again for all the likes on the live stream. Thanks for all the follows and subscriptions. Where do we want to send y'all? I will send you to Obst. He's playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And that's pretty cute. So we'll go say hi to Obsty. It's got cute vibes like Fantasy Life has, you know? So YouTube and TikTok, you guys won't be able to join the raid, but thank you guys for being here. Like I said, we'll be streaming this on Monday again. I don't know if I'll be streaming my other game on YouTube. I think the game tomorrow, the multiplayer game with Redaily, We will just be on Twitch, but look forward to Monday for YouTube stuff, so, and TikTok stuff. Yeah, thanks for being here. Just go say hi with whatever emote you want to use. I'm just going to use Kuripog as default. But thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Sweet dreams. Stay safe. Stay happy. And we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.